you know that I blaze. We got papers, we got Dutchess, we got pounds of green. Yeah, we got pounds of green. You rolling like a crusher.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the main card minute. UFC Vegas 87, Rozenstruik versus Gaziev. Watch and bet along, baby. I had to fucking rush here so quick from work. I barely got time to set up. So hopefully everything's good. Shout it out. Let me know if anything's fucking ruined with this, but should be all right. Andrew, I see, is already in the house. Yo. What up, Andrew? Good to see you, brother. I had the main card wrong because I did this early in the week. So I initially had 6 fights on it because I think that Rosas Jr. Ricky Tercios fight was supposed to be on this card. But as soon as they took that off, they then moved Pickett Anders to the prelims. So our bets do involve Pickett Anders, even though that fight is not happening on the main card. The good news is that fight already hit, and that was the first leg of this next fight's parlay. Matt Schnell versus Steve Erceg. So all we need is Steve Erceg to win, and we're already going to be cashing, boys. We got 4 bets tonight, 2 parlays, 2 singles. Going to be completely honest here. I'm taking Tyson Pedro just because I'm Australian. I don't know if he's going to win, man. If you're going to follow my bets, maybe don't tail that one. But it's going to be pretty fucking sick when he wins, man. Just saying. Nah, but that's definitely a homer pick for me. I'm not even going to lie. I will say Anders Pickett made me a little nervous because Jamie Pickett gets finished all the fucking time. Also, he retired after that fight. They announced that before the fight started, which he should have retired. He's lost like 6 or 7 or something crazy. But I thought Anders would finish him, so I was a little nervous that wouldn't go over. It ended up going the distance, so it looks pretty great. Hopefully, Matt Schnell is not a live dog right now, and then we should be able to nicely cash this. I know a lot of guys are high on this Bekzat Almakhan, the guy fighting Umar. Dude, there's been so much sketchy shit with his record. Like, he's 14-1, okay? But if you actually look back at his record, he's fought something like 10 other times in this like weird Kazakhstan martial arts thing. It's not mixed martial arts. It's like a specific discipline, but it's so weird, dude. It's basically like, oh, you get taken down. All right, you have to get up after 30 seconds. Like, there's weird rules put in place that make you go, oh shit. Like these fights that Almakhan was winning, were they even legit? Excuse me while I plug my laptop in. I was muted for a second. I don't know how long that went on for, but Almakhan basically has been fighting in these fights where like you get taken down and then you can get up after like 30 seconds. Like the ref will stand you up. So it's like he may have been dominating these fights. We don't know. But can you really equate that to a mixed martial arts fight? You can't really. So his record's weird, and we don't know if it's for the better or for the worse. He has way more fights than his record shows, but do they actually count is really where I'm at. So a lot of people are high on him. I'm so low. I'm not even so high on Mokaev. I'm so low on Alex Perez that I feel like Mokaev should be able to get that done. I'm also like, if you guys are trying to take a single, Mokaev by sub. I think that's the move, man. He finishes most of his fights by sub, 4 out of 5 in the UFC by sub, and Perez always gets finished by sub. Seems like a match made in heaven. I already mentioned Tyson Pedro, just taking the homer there. And then main event, we got over 1.5, man. I was considering going Rozenstruik, because the odds are pretty close. I think he was like plus 145 earlier in the week. But at this point, I'm like, Gaziev is too much of an unknown for me. Used to train with Khabib. Like, he's a great Dagestani wrestler. We just saw a stand-up in his first UFC fight. Like, the dude could be a killer, but we just don't know enough, and I'm not willing to trust him. So I just like the over 1.5. Let's hope it's a slow fight. I mean, it could end in the second round. I don't give a fuck. Just go over the 1.5, you know? Andrew's telling me he's on Petrino. I don't blame you, dude. But yo, like Petrino to me is like, what? He's 2-0 in the UFC. Yeah, they're both finishes. But like, I don't know. Maybe tonight's gonna be the night that I'm like, oh shit, dude, Petrino's sick. Like, but he hasn't yet hit that point for me, so I'm not about to bet against my boy Tyson Pedro. Also, I do have the Australian parlay out right now, Erceg and Pedro. If you want to go over some other parlays that I put out there this week. Again, I don't usually take these. I just put them out there. I like to see who's training with who lives with who, not lives with, but lives in the same city as who, and vice versa. So there was the Australia parlay I just mentioned, Steve Erceg, Tyson Pedro. That is still very much alive. There's the Brazil parlay, which is Oliveira, Ribeiro, and Petrino. I believe Ribeiro lost. full disclosure, I missed like all the prelim fights. I just caught the Eric Anders Jamie Pickett fight, and I caught that flying knee by Oliveira, which was fucking sick. If you guys didn't see that on SoPi, go watch that. That was also a sick fight. I was driving during it, so I wasn't paying too close attention, but I had the audio on, and I saw the finish. So the Brazil parlay is already dead. Forget that. The Cage Warriors parlay actually hit already. That was Christian Leroy Duncan and Ludovic Klein. That was minus money, though. I never would have taken it. Minus 204. There's the Central Asia parlay, which I didn't see the Radzabov, whatever, the Tajikistan guy. I missed that fight, so I don't know if he won or lost, but Bassarat lost, so that one's out. The Dana White Contender Series parlay, there was 9 guys on it. It was never going to hit. It was plus 255,801. So, yeah. I mean, I've seen a few. Ribeiro, Bassarat, Cunningham, Pickett. A bunch of guys lost already on that. The England parlay also already lost because that was Christian Leroy Duncan, Javid Bassarat, and Muhammad Mokaev. So Bassarat ruined that. The Fortis/Louisiana parlay. Did Al Sawadi win the first fight of the night? If you guys watch that, let me know, because that is still alive. If so, with Matt Schnell. If he lost that, that is dead. The Russia parlay, which is Umar and Mokaev, which we basically have. We just need Umar by finish. The South America parlay, which is basically just the Brazil parlay, and you add Rozenstruik because he's from Suriname. The Southeast U.S. parlay. I was going regions here, man. But like, okay, Sawadi's from Louisiana, Schnell's from Louisiana, Cunningham, I think, was from Arkansas, and Anders, Alabama, Pickett, North Carolina. So they're all in that Southeast U.S. region. That was a legit parlay. That one's dead, though. And then, one of the only other one I took besides Australia was the undefeated parlay. I left out Petrino because I'm taking Tyson Pedro, but it was Bassarat, so it's dead, Umar, Mokaev, and then again, I skipped Petrino and I went just Gaziev, and it was plus 150. If you added Petrino, it was plus 225. So, again, it's dead, so it wasn't a good one to take, but I thought that was a good one to take. Andrew saying Sopai was dominating that fight until the third. Yeah, I kept hearing them say like, oh, he's keeping his hands down. He's keeping his hands down. So he must have gassed or something. But both of those guys look pretty fucking tired at the end. Klein is my boy. I'm half Slavic. Hell yeah, dude. Al Sawadi got KO'd. All right. I mean, I didn't bet on Al Sawadi. I just, if anyone bet on the, I actually had Radzabov, so that's a nice win. I'm looking back on my bets now on the prelims. Christian Leroy Duncan won by KO, I believe, right? I parlayed Christian Leroy Duncan by KO with Zahabi plus 3.5. I didn't think Zahabi was going to win. I thought it would go the distance and it'd be 29-28. And I'd win because I had Bassarat by decision and I hedged it with Zahabi plus 3.5. And I was like, this is going to be the ultimate win-win. Like, Bassarat wins by decision and I win the Zahabi bet. Turns out I just won the Zahabi bet. But Zahabi was like a plus 550 underdog if you took him straight up. So shout out to anyone who did that. What were the other fights here? Oh, shit. I didn't even realize I bet this. But I had Anders by decision. I don't even remember doing that. Oliveira by KO. Klein by finish. Shit, I'm actually doing pretty good on the prelims. Maybe I got to stop watching more often. I was going to live bet Zahabi plus 900, but bottled it. Yeah, dude, that first round was close. Again, I was listening to it in the car, so full disclosure, wasn't watching it too closely. But I know, like, they went to Faraz in his corner in between rounds, and Faraz was like, close round, I think you won it. Do this differently in round 2. Then they said round 2, Zahabi looked great, and then round 3, Zahabi definitely won. So maybe that first round went to Javid, but seems like it could have gone either way going into the third, and Zahabi took it. But we don't care about that fight right now because what we care about is my Aussie brethren, Steve Erceg, okay? The Astro Boy. Cool nickname? Lame nickname? I don't know. What do you guys think? Whack or sick? Oh, also, I haven't smoked weed once today because I woke up at 3 a.m. to go to work, rushed home in terrible traffic and rain to get here 5 minutes before going live. So would have been a nice little Saturday if I didn't have to work. It would have been, wake up, rainy day, watch prelims, go right into this stream. But instead, it was super stressful and long, and I'm running on fumes right now. But the good news is I've been awake for 13 hours, and I'm just taking my first bong hit, baby. Let's go. Matt Schnell's walking out right now. I do think Schnell's a live dog, and I do think I mentioned this in the breakdown. Schnell is a killer be killed guy. He's either going to get finished or do the finishing, but I weirdly like this fight to go long. I didn't like it enough to bet on it, but I'm going to call that now. I think the over-under is only 1.5, which in a flyweight fight, give me the over, man. I know people love flyweight unders, but that's usually at 2.5. You're giving me 1.5 on a flyweight fight, probably going to take the over. I think Erceg by decision is a solid bet. I think Erceg by finish could obviously happen. This is a wild card, which is why I went with the safe pick. Just Steve Erceg straight up. Again, if you're wondering, we have it parlayed with the fight that just happened. We needed the over 1.5 rounds. It went the distance, so we're all good there. Just need Steve Erceg to win here, and we'll cash our first bet of the night. 4 total bets on 6 total fights. We got 5 left to go. Let's fucking get it. I'm going to get this bong hit ready. We'll get the clock in here. Oh, yeah. I got like a piece of hair in between my teeth, and it's driving me crazy. Must be like a mustache hair or something. I don't know what the fuck happened, man. I really need like some dental floss right now. I be tossing and flossing. My style is awesome. I'm causing more family feuds than Richard Dawson. All right. Oh, here we go. Teletape. Schnell 34, Erceg 28. Same height, 5'8". Same weight, obviously, and reach. Schnell has a 2-inch reach advantage. Closed as a plus 350 dog to minus 455 for Erceg. My odds are as of last night at around 8 p.m. my time, so they're really about 24 hours old, these odds, but it's always interesting to see how the line has moved in 24 hours. So as you can see, Schnell is even more of an underdog now. He's plus 350, and Erceg's even more of a favorite at minus 450, I said. 455. Damn, Steve. All right, if we get this, it is what? Plus 102. Throw that in there. All right, bong it before we start. Oh, yeah. Danger Schnell. Did you guys watch Cage back in the day? I mentioned that in the breakdown too, dude. Matt Schnell was on an MTV reality show. I used to watch that shit when I was like in college. It was mad funny. It's funny to look back on because I thought it was like lame when I was watching it, even as a fight fan. And now it's like, oh, that guy's in the UFC. And I know he's been in the UFC for probably 6 years at this point, but still makes me laugh every time. I still see like the 18-year-old kid in that show. We're underway, folks. Round 1. It says they're the same height. Erceg looks taller. Schnell's controlling the center, but nothing. Oh, Erceg with a nice 1-2. They oohed and awed over it, which Schnell's not rocked, but it landed clean. Schnell comes in. Erceg gets the clinch, lands a nice knee to the body. Some nice standing elbow from Schnell. Works it to the body. They're in the clinch again. Erceg doing a great job pushing him to the cage. Probably going to work for a takedown now. Oh, they separate. Schnell is cut above his left eyebrow, they just said. I've yet to see it, but take their word for it. On Bet365, you don't have to pay for pay-per-view. They just stream the whole fight and don't have to listen to comms. Really? Well, this isn't a pay-per-view, Andrew. You need Erceg finish? All right, I'll roll with you on that. We just need Erceg. What'd you get Erceg finish at? Definitely plus money, right? Probably low hundreds, plus 120 or something. They do every card. That's interesting, dude. I mean, I'm good on the pay-per-views, but that's good to know. Do they do that for other cards too, yo? Because I had trouble finding the PFL Bellator stream. UFC, I'm good. It's those other even boxing events. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, man, I can't find this stream anywhere. If you know what I mean. Ooh, minus 170. You got it late. It was probably plus money at some point, right? I know in my breakdown, I think I said Erceg by sub was 275. So you add in the K. Yeah, it's probably around plus 100 when it opened. They should have put Erceg and Pedro on the either on the Tai Tuivasa card in 2 weeks, or they should have put them all on the fucking Volk pay-per-view. We had Volk, we had Whitaker, we had Tafa. Just add 2 more on that. Pedro, Erceg. You don't got to go to Australia to make it an Australian parlay or Australian card. Schnell's eye looks fucked, by the way. As I say that, he landed a nice combo, but as I mentioned, I see this one going long. I don't know why. Because if you read their stats, it shouldn't, but it's like a weird perception I have of Matt Schnell, where I'm like, Matt Schnell goes the distance all the time. But if you actually look at his record, he barely goes the distance. Maybe because he's a flyweight, Oh, both of them just landed a nice shot. And Erceg actually looked. Oh, as I said that, Erceg looked wobble, but then he just fucking rocked Schnell. Oh, they're both traded now. Erceg got rocked. But yo, the thing is, when Erceg gets rocked, his legs don't buckle under him. His knees are fine. When Schnell gets rocked, he buckles, which to the judges looks way worse. But they're both landing clean shots. Doctor Stoppage, your wife in me DMs. Nice body kick. Andrew, you prefer these start times? Probably, right? It's a nice time for you, 9 o'clock. Oh, we get a single leg here from Erceg. Can't get it. These are, if I didn't have to work today, this would have been my favorite start time by far. Because it ends right around dinner time in New York. It ends right around 6:30. Then I could still go out, have a whole night, and not have to be like, fuck, dude, the fights are on. I want to watch the fights. Which is usually the struggle. The girlfriend wants to go out. You want to watch the fights. You gotta find that balance. Which fights should I miss tonight, you know? All right, guys, that's the end of round 1. It was a good round. I'd probably give it to Erceg, just based on the damage to Schnell's eye first, and definitely landed more exchanges. Schnell didn't look like Schnell's definitely still alive in this fight. It's not like he's getting his ass beat, but yeah, I wouldn't give him round 1, which is good for us. We need Steve to get it done. I got my cat outside the fucking door playing with the picture frames. I hear her. You see how I got like these UFC posters back here? I hear her like smacking on the posters out there, which is fucked. Because I want to yell at her, but I don't want to walk away. Started to enjoy the late night ones, to be honest. All right. If you can make it work, man. Because like 10 o'clock is late. My time, which is 3 a.m. your time. Like, I wouldn't want to stay up all night watching. I might just let my cat in the room, dude, because she's being annoying as fuck. All right, round 2 is underway. I'm a little behind, so let me speed it up. All right. Oh, Matt Schnell out cold. 1-2 dropped. Done. Cash that shit. Holy shit, that was nice. Whew. Oh, Steve Erceg is here, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's like saying like, yo, great fight to Matt, while Matt is still head down on the canvas. Like, holy shit. The 7 p.m. New York main card is the best. All right, so you like 3 hours after this. Ends 3 a.m. here. Yeah, I guess I like the pay-per-view time. If I'm like not doing anything that night, as I said, you got plans with people and shit. It gets shitty when it's 7 p.m. is like right in the middle of the like plans, dinner, drinks, whatever. I gotta watch this again. Oh, dude, it was just a left. It was a fucking left hook right on the chin. Just dropped him. They're gonna play the audio now. Oh, dude, this fucking cat. You see this shit? This is Ruby, ladies and gentlemen. Being an annoying bitch. She can stay up there, but fuck, dude, that was sick. But yeah, dude, I like the pay-per-view times in a sense. Like the 10 p.m. is nice. But if I got work early the next day, it really sucks because it ends at like 1:30 a.m. And then it's like, I got to be up at like 5 a.m. It's like, dude, this sucks. But whatever. Holy shit, we're off to a good start. Let me update this for you guys real quick. Also, my boy Gaff, Often Spaced, who's been on with us before, will be joining for the last 3 fights. So we got one more after this before we bring Gaff on. Yeah, I think he's in the studio right now. I'm pretty sure he's recording music. So hopefully we get some fucking like new music or some shit going on. Gaff better be like in the booth for the fucking stream, all right? I need it to be like... That'd be fucking sick. All right, let me take this down so I can put up the old check mark with it, you know, like that. Update this bitch. Damn, Erceg. Talk about a show, man. If they had Oliveira Sopai as the featured prelim and then you followed it up with that, that would have been like those back to back. You're like, holy shit. Performance of the night for both of them. And we still have the most of the main card left. Fucking wild, dude. I don't listen to new music at all, but I'm hooked on the intro show. Hell yeah, dude. Give Gaff a fucking follow, man. I like that song a lot too. I went through his whole... I mean, Gaff's got like 100 songs probably. I don't know the exact number, but you can go through it on Spotify, YouTube, whatever. They're all on there. And I was going through to try and find like a song I like the beat to, and B, a song that like related to the show or me somewhat. And then like one of the lines in that song is like, I stay in the studio ripping bongs. And I was like, this is the song right here. It's all we do on this show, okay? King J in the house, what up? Let's go, brother. Let's go, baby. 2 for 2, aka 1 for 1. Whichever way you like to look at it. Love the odds for Umar via submission plus 120. So I got that in a separate clip. I like that too. Especially because what is that at now? Did you get that early, dude? Because I feel like that may have really blown up. Let's check DraftKings quick. Umar by sub. Oh, it's still plus 22. All right, so you probably just got that. We got him by finish at minus 140. What's that at now? Minus 165. All right, nice. We beat the line. I like when you beat the line, you know? Sucks. Sucks when you know. The whole song is about the ganja. It is. The song is called Green. I mean, there's the reference, obviously. Umar's GOAT material, let's be honest. Yo, I was saying in the thing, there's 2 future champs on this card in Mokaev and Umar. They've already been saying, I mean, Steve Erceg just made a name for himself right here. Let's be real. Definitely still needs at least one more fight before the title, but they're looking for someone to fight Pantoja at 301. Mokaev gets a finish tonight. They basically all but said they're putting him in there. It's pouring outside. time is it? 4:30 on the dot. All right. Let's update this quick. Get that ready to go. Sweet. Let me also, I forgot to put in the new bet slip. Just give me a sec with that shit. Here we go. It's loading up. I got it, bro. I'm really high. And I got to take another hit. So, if you're just joining us, Eric Anders and Jamie Pickett was moved to the prelims. No big deal. Still hit the bet. Still had it parlayed with Steve Erceg. Well, 1 for 1, 2 for 2. How do you like to look at it? 2 for 2 on getting the fights right, and 1 for 1 on bets. Still got 3 left and 4 fights. We chilling. Umar's GOAT material, let's be honest. Instead of 1.5, I just took the main to go on to 2 rounds. So hopefully no one gets slept in the first. I like that better. Was that still plus money? DraftKings did not have that when I made the breakdown. That's the problem, dude, with the breakdown is I put it out early in the week. And they drop props, but they don't drop those nice specific props. The cat's on the fucking other chair behind me now. I like those props sometimes that are I don't know, let's go to the Umar Almakhan fight. Umar by sub or Almakhan by KO. Something like that. Not for those two specifically, but you know what I mean? The double chance. And those are never out in time. I would have liked to add some of those to the breakdown sometimes, but we'll see. You took it at minus 105, not bad. Yeah, that's really not bad. I was saying earlier in the stream, I think Rozenstruik at plus money is solid because he could definitely win. Wouldn't be surprised if he win. I didn't want it riding on that though. The over 1.5 people have been betting on because I got it at plus 160. It's plus 130 now. So we beat that line as well. Oh, Tyson Pedro, we did not beat the line. He is ballooned up to a plus 310. But again, I said earlier, that was very much a homer pick on my end. As you can see, the line is blown up. Let's see what this currently would be if we put Umar by finish. And what's the other bet? Mokaev money line. That's plus 103 now, the next parlay we have. We got it at plus 131. So we beat 3 of the 4 lines on here. I'm happy with that. That is the only good thing about doing it early in the week. And I've learned that from doing these breakdowns is that you really do beat the lines most of the time if you bet early in the week. Because normally I'm a bet on the day of the weigh-in guy, see how they look. Maybe not, sometimes I don't even care about the weigh-in per se. It's more about just the props are out. And it's the day before the fights. Let me do my research and figure out who's who now, But to each his own, I guess. I still got this fucking hair in my teeth, bro. It's driving me crazy. I don't want to sit here being what do we got up next? We got Umar up next. Are you guys as high on Umar as I am? On that Umar Ganj? No, but seriously. Umar probably a former future champ. Imagine this guy finishes him. This dude is plus 750 on the lines I had. He's plus 800 now. This Almakhan guy. And I was saying earlier, he has something like 10 fights that he's not credited for because in Kazakhstan specifically, they have these mixed rule set fights with very specific rules. You can't do this to this guy. You can't do that. You get stood up after only 30 seconds of wrestling. Weird shit. So it could go one of two ways. Either was this dude dominating wrestling, let's say, and they kept standing him up and he still won these fights? Or was this dude getting his ass beat on the ground and then kept getting stood up and winning these fights by virtue of that? Against Umar, if this guy has no ground game, he's fucked. I don't think he has no ground game, but I don't know. I think he's early in the week, you could have got Umar by decision at worse odds than Umar by finish, which was crazy to me. Umar, this guy's on his UFC debut. Who is this guy? And I heard a few people saying this could turn into like Saruki and Islam the first time around, which if you guys don't remember, Armin's UFC debut was against Islam. And it was like a really competitive 3-round fight with like some great grappling exchanges. And only now do you look at Armin and go like, oh, shit. Well, we should have all seen that coming. That was a great fight on paper. This fucking cat. But the reality is at the time we were all like, I mean, it was only like Islam's, I think, second fight, maybe third in the UFC. It was early in Islam's career as well. So it's like, part of you was like, does this Islam guy, is he overhyped? But no, it turns out Sarukian was just also really fucking good. Andrew, I have Gaziev under 1.5 on a parlay, but also Jairzinho over 2.5 plus 1,000. Holy shit, dude. And I feel like that's so, like, if Rozenstruik wins, it could totally go over 2.5. I guess the odds are so good on that because I don't think Gaziev has ever gone over like 2 rounds. I don't think he's ever gone to a third round. But like, a lot of times when guys are coming into their first main event, first 5-round fight, they're like, whoa, let me start slow. I don't want to gas out. So like, maybe it's a slow burn. Like Rozenstruik's fights usually are slow burners. Of course, he's got some first-round KOs. Every heavyweight does. But the reality is, if you're like ranking like, ooh, big finishers in heavyweight, like I feel like Rozenstruik leans more towards the over. Like he's more likely to go to it. Even remember his first main event was against Alistair Overeem, and he knocked him out with like 3 seconds left on the clock in a 5-round fight. Like, whereas Gaziev's like, let me get it done in under 2 because I probably can't make it. King J asking me, so what made you choose Pedro over Petrino? King J, I'm half Australian, and Tyson Pedro is Australian, and I just couldn't go against him. And as you just saw, Steve Erceg just proved it, bro. The Aussies are going to kill it tonight. That was my main reasoning, if I'm being honest. But also, he's had, let me look up their records right now so I don't make up numbers here. But Tyson has had, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's had 10 fights in the UFC, okay? Some names he's beaten along the way. Khalil Roundtree, Paul Craig, Safarov, okay, all right. Isaac Villanueva, okay, all right. Harry Hunsucker, all right, yeah. I should have just said Paul Craig and Khalil Roundtree. That would have sold you. And then he just beat the pleasure man, Anton Turkal. I don't know how to fucking say that dude's name. The Swedish guy. Either way, in his last 4 fights, he lost once, 3 KO finishes. Granted, they were all guys who maybe shouldn't even be in the UFC. He's also had 4 knee surgeries or something ridiculous. So he's very worrisome. But dude, when he first came into the UFC, he was 4-0, okay? He subs Khalil Roundtree. He knocks out Paul Craig. He had this, I remember watching this. I was in London for this, 2017. He got wrestle-fucked by Alir Latifi on a pay-per-view. And the hype kind of died. He comes back the next fight, wins by Kimura. So 3-4 to start his career in the UFC. And against Paul Craig and Khalil Roundtree are big wins looking back on it. So he was hype. Gets subbed by OSP. Gets knocked out by Shogun, like old Shogun too. As I mentioned though, 4 knee surgeries. I believe 2 ruptured ACL, 2 meniscus tears, and another ACL surgery, but I don't think it was ruptured that time. I just been torn, slightly torn, whatever. In his last fight, he looked really good. It was only 2 minutes long. So we'll see, man. But it's really a homer pick, but it's also like, it's light heavyweight, not heavyweight, but that's like a heavyweight fight. That's what light heavyweight, that's what LHW, imagine, that's what LHW stands for, like heavyweight. Nah. But meaning they both got power, man. Anyone could end it. And I would hate myself as a half Aussie who always bets on the Australians to not take Tyson Pedro. So that was my real reasoning. Who will win Umar versus Bekzat? I'll tell you who will win Umar versus Bekzat. Is Umar by finish, because that's the bet. No, but Umar's a minus 1,300 favorite. He's going to win this fight. He should definitely win this fight. I'm going to put my neck on the line and say Umar wins. Yeah, exactly. He does look like Ismagulov, who's another underrated fighter. I think he retired after his last fight, didn't he? Damir Ismagulov. He fought like Grant Dawson or something. But yo, I was big on Ismagulov. He looked good, but yeah, I guess he was up there in age and called it quits. Speaking of calling it quits, if you guys didn't watch the prelims, Jamie Pickett, UFC legend, sarcastically, Dana White Contender Series legend, Jamie Pickett, retired. Eric Anders can go around. Oh, yo, that's the other parlay I forgot to mention. The boy parlay. Eric, ya boy Anders, and Jairzinho, Biggie boy Rozenstruik. So the boy parlay is very much alive. And that's plus money because Rozenstruik alone is plus money. So I don't have the exact odds on it. I believe Anders was like a minus 300. So it's probably something like plus 200. But yeah, man, the boy parlay. All right. If Rosas Jr. was on this card too, you're damn right he would have been in the boy parlay. That would have been sick. A fucking 19-year-old and then two guys with boy in their nickname. All right, Umar's 28. Bekzat is 26. Umar's an inch taller and has a 1-inch reach advantage. Umar's also one of 5 undefeated fighters on this card. Oops, never mind. Basharat lost, so he's no longer undefeated. But going into the card, there were 5 undefeated fighters. So what makes Petrino the favorite? Is it because he's undefeated? Yeah, he's undefeated. He won't. I mean, he got to finish on Contender Series, which if you fought on Contender Series, you probably got to finish, and you're in the UFC. And then he got 2 quick KOs in his first 2 UFC fights. So people think, and rightfully so, people think he's looking like a killer. He's 26 years old. He's Brazilian, so even though he only has 1 submission, he's probably really fucking good on the ground. I mean, he beat Bukowskis, who beat Tyson Pedro, if you want to do some MMA math. But I don't think those are good enough reasons to take him as a minus 300 favorite or whatever. Let me get this shit ready for you guys. Oh, move that clock so it's not blocking his name. King J, you know how I like to parlay sit, so I decided to fade that fight. All right. You're a smart man because, especially if you're parlaying all my bets, don't add Tyson Pedro on there. I mean, if we win, you're going to regret it, but I don't blame you at all. Because if that ruins your parlay, I'd feel bad because it's not a great bet. And this is coming from the guy who's giving you guys betting advice. I don't think it's a great bet, so we'll see what happens. But on to Umar by finish. I also got to take the victory bong hit, so I'm going to try and do that. Hopefully this doesn't end. Holy shit. Almakhan just dropped Umar. And now Umar's on a single leg and he's got top position. So, Almakhan rocked him. But I think Umar's wrestling, just given the position he has now alone, he's going to be fine. Makes the finish happening a little more worrisome. Let me put up that lower, by the way. But as far as winning this fight, I mean, I'm not worried about Umar. I mean, we need him by finish, so who cares if he wins by decision? But I want to see what the odds are right now because that shifted shit. They got rid of it. Hold on. Wow, they're actually, I guess because Umar's in top position. But Almakhan's even more of an underdog now, plus 1,000. I mean, how do you judge this round, too? I dropped you with a punch, or I controlled you on the ground for 4.5 minutes. Umar takes the back here, got one leg in, pulls Bekzat to the mat. Bekzat doing a good job of defending that other hook. Oh, right as I say that, Umar gets the other hook in. He's got back mount now, but he's on his back. All you got to do, lock in that rear naked, Umi. Umi, you think people call him that? I'm calling him that. Andrew says he needs Umar round 2 or round 3. All right. For your sake, I'll hope it goes long. For my sake, considering he just got rocked on the feet, kind of want this to just end now. Get the Umar hasn't even threatened the choke. Like, he's had the back for a solid minute and a half now. And sure, he's landing some shots, but at least, like, lock it over the chin, readjust with the other, like, try some shit, like, make him think about it, and then maybe you could catch him with something quick. But for right now, it's like, oh, come on. He's under the neck, but he's just not even. Bezkat's doing a good job of, like, fighting the hands, but, bro, you come on. He's got the body triangle. He lets go of it. Still got both legs in, though. Come on, Umar. Oh, all right. Gets out of the back. Now he's in Bezkat's guard. Lands an elbow. Landing some nice ground and pound. Bezkat's like being so active from the ground despite not doing anything per se. He's like really trying. Yeah, this round's gonna end. Can already tell. Umar's just like not threatening a finish enough. He's just content to control, which is a bummer considering the bet. I mean, we still got 2 rounds, but lands a nice elbow. He covers the mouth and then just lands that short elbow. Such a dick move, honestly. I mean, it's totally legal, but like, imagine like being short of breath, you're getting your stomach punched in, and someone's holding your fucking mouth so you can't even breathe. It's like, bro, I'm claustrophobic as fuck. I'd be like, get the fuck up. Gonna give it to Umar. I mean, yeah, it's definitely an Umar round, despite him getting dropped. I want to see that replay though. They better show that. They'll probably show it coming out of the break. We're in between corners right now. They're talking to Bekzat. I've been seeing it Bezkat and Bekzat. It's Bekzat on this. Okay. Keep the distance. They're telling him. He's just staring. They have a translator, but there's nothing to translate. They're not saying anything, which is a little weird. They're just shaking out his arms. Now we're in Umar's corner. Javier Mendez, don't rush anything. And he said something Russian. Not Javier, Umar. Round 2 about to start here. Tuivasa Tybura. Probably take Ty by KO, right? I don't know. What are the odds on that? Could be a wrestle fuck from Tybura. Cross that bridge when we get there. We got 299 next weekend. Interested to see what happens in this round. So far, nothing. If Almakhan can keep it standing, it's an interesting fight. Oh, nice kick from Umar. Feints the single leg. Umar landed a nice right, but he went in on a single leg. Like, it was like almost a combo. Throw the right, go in on the single. But he had him hurt with the right. He should have just fucking... Yeah, all right. They're finally showing the knockdown from round 1. Oh, wow. It was an overhand right that just grazed. It just grazed the top. It wasn't even like... Dude, it barely connected, it looked like. That was one of those weird, like, boop. Umar's inside control right now. I mean, Umar's definitely winning this fight. But, like, can you threaten the fucking finish, bro? At this point, I'm wishing I took, like, over 2.5. Hopefully, Oh, that looks like a grounded opponent. So Umar was sitting back up. Bekzat got out of it, and then he kneed him right as Umar was getting up. They're both standing in the middle of the octagon now. Umar goes in on a single and gets it. Bekzat did not look good body language-wise. He looked like, oh, fuck, which is a good sign. If he gets frustrated, gonna lose. Oh, some nice elbows from Umar here. He's in his guard, but he's like sitting on a thigh. All right, now he jumps to full mount. Here we go. Full mount from Umar here. He's hugging him, landing some elbows. When I say hugging him, I mean like just pulling his head closer. But yeah, you got 2 minutes, Umar. Let's work. He's landing these elbows, man. He's not like, yo, if you want to finish the fight here, yeah, all right, here we go, Umar. Now he's laying and then just fucking ground and pound. Come on. Keep it going, bro. Oh, fuck. Bekzat got up out of it. He was in full mount getting shots landed. Umar blew that shit. Oh, but he goes in on a single, gets it, immediately takes the back. And they're in the center of the octagon, which is good. A lot of room to work. Umar trying to get the hooks in. Oh, he can maybe get a head and arm choke here. No, it doesn't even go for it. Oh, he's right in full mount. Just gets right back in full mount, lands an elbow. Another elbow. Let's get the finish here. Oh, another nice elbow. And he's like alternating right, left, right, left. Ooh, landing some nice shots here. Bekzat tries to pop him off, but he stays on. Come on, end this shit. End it, Umar. Oh, Bekzat again gets him out of full mount. Umar stayed on the ground, but he's out of mount. Bekzat, that's twice now, has gotten out of full mount while getting rained on. That's impressive, man. $20 seconds, though. I don't know if he's going to finish it. Not this round, at least. He's been landing nice shots. Yo, when you hear the 10-second clapper, fucking go for it. Right here, go. Go, Umar, finish it. See, he's fine to just do nothing here. Round's going to end. All right. You know how that shit go. Damn, man. He almost finished him twice in that round with some nice ground and pound. So better fucking get in round 3. Javier saying you did beautiful that round. Give me the same thing again. We don't give him stand up. We keep our distance and we take him down. Now Bekzat's corner. Waiting for the translation. Are they not? Keep your distance. Just generic shit. They're barely saying anything translate-wise. Can't speak fucking Kazakh, Russian, whatever. About to start round 3. We need a finish here. Come on, I'm never calling him again if he doesn't get this finish. They're saying Almakhan would have been on Contender Series. It's interesting. (2018) Umar. I got Gaff joining. He just hit me up saying his internet isn't great in the studio. We're gonna give it a try after this fight, but just full disclosure. Oh, Almakhan throws a huge overhand right, whiffed on it, but he had every intent. Umar's got to shoot here, man. Yeah, right on cue. Single leg, right in the middle of the map, baby. It's like I'm coaching him. Come on. Step in the full mount. Yeah, just step over. Do that easy shit. Five takedowns for Umar. That's his personal best. That's surprising. Thought he would have more than that. Land some nice elbows, but come on. Got to really threaten the fucking finisher. Got to get in the mount. He's in guard right now. Oh, another nice one. Oh, he's in half guard, actually. They're not showing me the other side of his leg. Yeah, he's in half guard. Live odds minus 15,000 for Umar. Dominating, but yeah, not threatening. It's almost like there's ways to dominate a person and win a fight, and then there's ways to finish a fight. And in the UFC especially, if you're in full mount, just rain punches on the dude, and they're going to stop it. If you land enough unanswered shots in a row, you're good. Umar's, I feel like, is thinking it more like, I'm going to break this human. Like, I am winning still. Like, all right, as I say that, he's got him belly down on his back. But see, he's not like, yo, just fucking rain it down now. Sure, Bekzat's fighting the hands. But look, Bekzat immediately, he's like, got at. Yeah, look, now he's in half guard. Could still probably step over, but they're against the cage. Ground strikes 121-2 in favor of Umar. All right, he's back on the back. One hook in. But see, he doesn't even threaten the neck. It's like, dude. Goddard just stepped in. I guess someone was holding someone's glove. I think it was Almakhan holding Umar's glove. If he could just lock in the finish here, that'd be great. Only got a minute left, and you're more than capable. You're in the position. He's in full mount, dude. 45. Come on. Lands an elbow. Another elbow. But these aren't like finishing shots. They're just like, ooh, I'll cut you up. You don't want him to, you got to fucking finish this shit, bro. Full mount. No submissions attempted too the entire fight, despite having the back and full mount multiple times. 10 seconds left. This is going to go the distance. He starts raining punches, but it's too late, bro. Nothing. Psst. Umar's on my shit list. Man, fuck that guy. That's why I like having singles. Because now this next fight's ruined. You know? Yeah. You know. Why does this keep disappearing on me? It's really annoying. Let me get rid of this for a sec. So that was definitely 30-27. Good old Umar. And by good old, I mean fucking dick. Fuck that guy, man. All right, that's good. What is this at? Let's change this. All right. Just load in this shit. We're going to the judges now. I mean, it's a clear 30-27, maybe even more, 30-26, 30-25. We'll see. Here we go. 30-25, 30-26, and 30-26. So one judge gave him 2 10-8s, and the other judge gave him 10-8. But he still couldn't get the fucking finish. If you're wondering, here's what the bets are. First 2 fights of the night. Yes, Anders Pick'em was on the Pickett was on the prelims, but it was on the main earlier in the week. They took it off. Whatever. We still hit it. Fuck yeah. Put that with Steve Erceg. Cash that shit. Aussie legend. Next, Umar got full mount, got the back multiple times. Can't get the fucking finish. Like, that's some bullshit, bro. Why are you? Come on. You call yourself a Nurmagomedov? Yeah, you do, I guess. Going fucking distance most of the time until the end of your career, I guess. Fuck. Now we got Mokaev, but who the fuck cares? Because we don't actually. It's dead. And then, we'll get hyped again for Tyson Pedro in the main event. But, we chill until then. Khabib the Eagle saying, who win, bro? Umar won. We didn't win the bet, but Umar won. Who do you want to know who wins next? Mokaev's going to win next. Tyson Pedro's going to win after that. Main event, call it as I see it. All right, yo. As promised, we're going to bring Gaff in this bitch. Let me just switch this shit quick. Oh, and I gotta load in those bets. Give me one more sec. Umar and DC trained together, I guess, right? Because those AKA guys, he's got Javier Mendez in his corner. So he might know Umar pretty well. I hate when DC's like being all buddy-buddy with his boys up there. Like, great job winning the fight. Where'd you learn that great wrestling? Like, shut up. The audio's fucked up again? Hold on. Unplugging this. How's the audio now? Probably good, right? Should be better. Putting this in. Still updating the graphic. Give me a sec. Gonna make both of these red because that bet is dead, even though Mokaev's gonna win. We should live bet right now. No, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I could do that. We'll see. All right. Let me put up a different graphic quick. Get rid of this bullshit. Get rid of this bullshit. Add in this bullshit. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. New graphic. Oh, that wasn't the fucking right one. Gotta be shitting me. Fully agree with those. Where are we at with this? Right here. Now I got it. Now we got it. So we're gonna do insert this bitch, put this bitch over here, this bitch being me, and welcome my friend and yours from the theme song, Green, Off in Space.
What's
What up?
good?
How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling, man. You hear me well on this mic? I can't tell if it's the Mac mic or. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I'm talking to you from No Mystery Studio in NYC. I'm about to go into a studio session real quick.
Where's that at? Where in NYC? Which street?
Lower East Side. It's on is that Broome and Broadway.
Broome. Oh, you're all right. So you were downtown.
Yeah, almost by Canal Street.
Oh, word. I used to go skating all the time by Canal Street. That was like the stop we'd get off to go to the Brooklyn Banks, Canal Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the shit. Oh, and also LES Skate Park, Lower East Side Skate Park, right there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just in the city, bro. I had work at 5 a.m. this morning. Fucking brutal. I drove in. Yeah. Dude, the trains weren't even running that hour. I had to fucking drive. It sucked.
Ooh.
Yeah. Rough.
Well, you're here now, right?
Yeah. I missed most of the fights, though. Did you get to catch the prelims?
I got to catch a lot of them. I was taking the train in to the city.
Word.
So I got to see most of them. The only one I missed was Erceg. I put a $50 bet on Umar and fucking Danger Schnell. I don't know why I did it, but I did.
Bro,
and
did you see the highlight of Erceg?
No, I didn't see it. That's the one fight I missed.
That's the, I mean, all right. So you saw the Sopai getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, with the flying knee.
Yeah, so that was definitely like the knockout of the night, performance of the night. But fucking Steve Erceg definitely also got a performance of the night.
Yep.
That shit was sick.
You can go in whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right, bro.
Bro, Andrew, who's in the chat before, was saying he loves the theme song, Green.
Oh, tell him thank you. I'm making more music right now, so feel free to tune in, check it out. I'll be dropping something eventually. If not, you'll definitely have something by Christmas. So
I was like, yo, Gaff's joining us later and he's in the studio. And then he said, I don't listen to new music at all, but I'm hooked on the intro show.
That's
intro
dope.
song.
Thank you.
Yeah. Andrew's got Mokaev by finish at plus 105. That is a solid bet. Is that still plus money? Let's see.
I took Mokaev by sub and under 1.5 rounds. So
I like that. How much is
wish
that?
me luck.
Plus 2
I think
something?
that's plus 236, something like that.
Damn. I might just take him right now, sub plus 120. Let me see what I still have.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to have to give a hard job to engineer and the producer real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, do your thing. Peter Harris in the house. Just woke up. My submission bets have lost, but I'm up 100K on Pepe coin for the week, baby. I don't even know what that is, but I assume it's some kind of, you wrote that, crypto. That's mad funny. I know Bitcoin is at like an all-time high or something, right? I've never fucked with any of that shit, but that's funny as fuck, man. Peter, since you were sleeping, I'll pull up the shit for you. So Anders Pickett was on the prelims, but I had it in a parlay anyway because earlier in the week it was on the main card. So we hit the over 1.5 in that. That went the distance. We hit Steve Erceg. He knocked Matt Schnell the fuck out. That was pretty sick. And then Umar just fucking blew it for us. He dominated the fight. He had full mount. He had the back. He had everything and could not get the fucking finish. So that really sucked. But yeah, so that ruined this fight because Mokaev's probably going to win, but our parlay's dead. Then we got Tyson Pedro, us Aussies got to stick together. And over 1.5 in the main event. But up next, former title challenger Alex Perez, who has not fought in at least 2 years. Where's he at? July 22. So not yet 2 years, but pretty damn close. Year and a half. But the important thing is, before that, he didn't fight for 2 years. Since November of 2020, he's fought twice, and both of them ended in under 2 minutes. He got subbed. Now he's fighting Mokaev, who's won 4 of 5 UFC fights by sub. It's plus 120 right now. I'm putting that out there. I'll make a lower for it and everything. Suggested bet Mokaev by sub. Oh, yo, I've been forgetting to do the fucking.
All right. Did I miss anything? Anything started?
No,
yet?
they're getting ready to start this fight.
I'm at the We're Coming. Maybe I'm behind. Hold on.
Well, I'm on the UFC app. If you're on ESPN
Oh.
Plus, you are probably ahead of me.
I'm on commercials and stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm on We're Coming now.
Okay.
So
I'm probably like 10 seconds ahead of you, so I'll go back 10 seconds.
Yeah, don't spoil that shit.
I'm a fucking spoiler, bro.
Yeah.
I spoil shit. That's what I do.
Mokaev KO. Who is this? Perez. Oh no, let's do Mokaev decision.
Give me 1 second. My bad.
All right, guys, I'm making a poll. So, who wins this fight and how? There's 4 choices. The 3 are all the 3 ways Mokaev could win, and then the 4th choice is Perez, in case you guys think Perez is gonna win. But I knew if I just did who wins the fight, everyone's gonna vote for Mokaev. So at least if I do that, we could see how people are thinking. Gaff, I was just saying, I made a poll, but I mostly put how Mokaev wins the fight rather than who wins the fight, because
we have very little faith in Alex Perez, don't we?
We do. Does that mean he's gonna win?
I feel like he's gonna knock him out, and we're gonna be like, "What the hell?" Because there hasn't been that big surprise yet tonight. It's been largely what we expected most of the night.
I gotta look back now.
That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, I had Rodzabov.
There wasn't any big surprises.
Oh, Zahabi beating Bassarat. That was an upset.
Yeah, but it was an upset, but like not like a finish upset. Yo, I actually saw that at the end of the second round. I was like, yo, Zahabi might win this if he just gets more active. And then round 3 was way more active. I was like, yo, I should have put $5 because I think he was like plus 250 at the time. I would have won like almost $20.
Bro, he was 550 to open, plus 550. And my 2 bets on that fight were Bassarat by decision, and then I hedged it Zahabi plus 3.5. So Zahabi plus 3.5 hit, but my ideal scenario was Bassarat 29-28 across the board, and I win both bets.
Nice.
But Bassarat, like if they had just given the decision to Bassarat, it would have worked out. But
whatever. You know, that's how the game goes sometimes.
Yeah, is what it is.
Are you watching a promo right now of Mokaev subbing people?
Yes. He just got a huge takedown, flying knee. Turned it into
I just got the head and arm check.
Now I'm getting the subs. I got a guillotine. I got an arm bar. There's the head and arm. So you're still solid like 5 ahead.
Yeah, I just rewinded, so now we should be at the same part.
All right, word. Truth Fondue, Tyson Pedro by KO plus 650. Love it. Gaff, where do you fit on the Pedro Petrino fight?
Petrino's gonna take his fucking soul. That's what's happening. Petrino is going to destroy this man. I'm sorry. Out with the old and with the new. That's what this is.
No. Tyson Pedro, dude, as a single for plus 245.
Yeah, I mean, if he's valuable, take him. But I just don't see him winning this anywhere.
He gets finishes. He's solid.
Have you seen Vitor Petrino?
Yo, honestly, I feel like I haven't. Like, I'm like, who the fuck is
Oh,
this guy, and why
that's
is he such
why
a
he's
huge
a
favorite?
Brazilian. He's basically like he's like a Paulo Costa type.
All right, and Paulo Costa easily picked apart by someone like Tyson, someone who's named after Mike Tyson.
But I was like, but Tyson Pedro though, that's your bet to pick this man apart.
He
That
is
shit ain't
named after
happening.
Mike Tyson, by the way.
Uh,
Is that whack? You got a train in the background? Was that a train?
yeah, I'm in New York City, bro.
Oh, it was a fucking siren. I'm like, bro, what the fuck
Yeah,
was that?
you're gonna hear a lot of stuff going by and fucking. You're gonna hear a
This
lot.
dude took
I'm right by
Zahabi
the
at
window
plus
too.
700. You're right by what?
A window. Like this
Oh,
whole.
sure.
Let me see if I can pull the laptop. Hold on.
I'm gonna see if this gets fucked up when I add the clock. Hopefully not. All right.
Yeah.
Love when it works. Oh, dude, Perez coming out to Juicy by Biggie.
I have like, look at that in the background. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a giant statue. It's pretty sick though.
Hell yeah.
People walking by and shit.
Did they hook you up with some internet or some shit?
No, I always have internet when I come here.
Oh, well, you were saying
But-
it was being shitty, but I feel like it's been solid.
Yeah, so I was trying to. I guess I had too many devices on it because I had my second laptop playing the fight, and then once I did that, I kept dropping out. So I closed that laptop and just started watching on my phone. And now everything's fine. So
Word.
you know, troubleshooting. That's what we do.
Did you say you had a bet on this fight?
Yes, a Mokaev sub under 1.5, and there goes another siren.
Mokaev by sub under 1.5. And what was it? What did it come out to?
Plus 236, I think.
All right. I'm just going to put that on the screen since you actually got some action on it. Gaff's bet, baby.
The gaff parlay. The gaff parlay.
Did you use your same game parlay insurance on that?
No, I
dude.
don't even know why they didn't give me that. Actually, I did.
Really? Because they've been
opt for
skimping
it.
me, and I get that every time.
I got the This Is March boost pack.
Yo, that shit was fire.
I got an NBA no sweat and the all sports same game part. Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't let me use it. Huh? That's weird. 3+ leg. Yeah, it was a 3+ leg. Maybe the odds are too high on one of them. Because
Oh,
you know, some of them they have like, oh, it has to be
it might be
maximum
Mokaev.
minus
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, exactly. I always use those on a Saturday on whatever, but I fucking used mine on the Islanders, and then I was like, fuck, it's fight day. I forgot about that.
There's still mad about that Ranger game. Overtime loss. Like, what the fuck was that?
Fuck the Rangers.
All right, Mokaev doing a little McGregor thing in the middle of the octagon, huh?
I forgot to get the odds up for this.
Uh-oh. Alex Perez looking like he's fucking about to go Vitor.
Looking like he's about to get knocked the fuck out, honestly.
I don't know, man. He's smacking
Vitor?
everything. He's getting ready.
He's smacking everything.
Who knows? This could be an upset. I hope not, but
I mean, yeah, I hope not. Let me see something. Okay.
Bro, I went airsoft shooting last night.
Airsoft?
Well, yeah, I'll tell you that story.
What
will
is
be
it,
for
2005?
It was a dad's birthday.
Yeah. Dude, I used to have like an
All right, here we go.
Uzi and shit. Yeah.
What?
Is your clock synced up with mine on the screen?
You're at 450. I'm at 452. I'm a couple seconds behind.
All right, cool.
Did you hear that bike fly by?
I heard a low hum, but I didn't realize it wasn't enough to make out what it was.
There's a bike going by, speeding somewhere. Uh-oh.
Are you blazing? Can you blaze in the studio or not?
Yeah, of course. I didn't bring my bong or anything. I have a blunt, but
I didn't bring my bong. You just on the train with the fuck.
I have a glass blunt I could probably pack.
I mean, you don't have to do it if you don't want, but well, I know you want, but if it's a pain in the ass, I meant. But I'm taking a losing bong hit for fucking Umar not getting the finish.
Uh-oh. Perez got knocked down, but he's back up. Mokaev throwing hands tonight. This is not what I need, buddy. Shoot a goddamn takedown.
He knows he needs
Thank
that
you.
finish to get the title shot. At least I would hope.
Mokaev versus Pantoja would be like two ferrets fighting.
I mean, what's a better flyweight fight? Steve Erceg? They're not going to give it to him.
Steve Erceg has beaten nobody until he beat Schnell. So
David Dvorak was ranked when he beat him. His UFC
No
debut
one-
was on short notice, and he beat top 15
no.
flyweight.
Oh, okay. Perez almost had a little sub in there. That scared me. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, Perez is. Let's look at the live odds.
Hmm?
Perez ain't winning shit.
Problem is he likes to stay alive long enough, which we
He's
don't
plus
need.
450 right now. So remember when we were watching Marab Henry, and we were both like, Henry ain't got shit. And then he made us mad nervous, but then like Marab dominated. I
Yeah.
feel like that's gonna be this fight. Like there might be a second where we're like nervous, but like otherwise I'm so.
Oh, take his
confident.
back. Take his back. Oh
Nice.
no, take it. No. He's out. Anything about that. No more
Alex
strike.
has
God.
yeah, Oyama. That's Carla Esparza's coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they trained together. I remember when Carla got the title
Yes.
shot, she was training with him.
No. Wow. Alex Perez is really working on that fucking takedown defense. This is gonna be a third round submission. I'm gonna be like, fuck, I should have done under 2.5.
Dude, well,
I
I
already
feel
know it.
I think Gaff, all 4 of his UFC submissions are in the third round.
I should have done that.
He's the rare person that almost always hits the over 2.5 and the finish.
He's the new Brian Ortega.
Dude, yes. Third round Brian. Like, yeah.
That used to be his thing when he was finishing guys like
I think he had a
Gia and
5-fight third round win streak.
I bet on the last 3.
Yeah, when we were working together and we used to do those picks together, I would always pick him third round, like specifically.
Yeah.
Mokaev in on a single leg here.
Please take him down and make it quick and swift.
Taylor?
I've had enough of her already. The year just started. Come on, turn the corner.
Right.
Yes. All right, let's get to work. 57 seconds.
I was gonna say not a lot of time for this. Based on the defense right now by Perez, he's got a body
he's just
lock of his
holding on
own,
for
like.
life. It's over. We're going to round 2.
Yeah.
I need him to make quick work, which won't happen because the pace of this fight is very slow. So we can call this bet dead.
Oh, just as you say that.
Nah, not enough time. Perez is going to fight for his life. It's only 20 seconds. And the fence is in the way.
Damn.
Worse would be a TKO.
I was going to say, he's landing nice shots.
Like, nobody had that.
I still think he's going to get out of the round.
Yeah.
But a lot of damage. Big round there. What'd you think of the scoring of Umar? Like, what'd you score it?
I didn't care. I just knew Umar won. I think,
Right?
honestly, at that point, it's just like, who cares what the scorecard is? We know who won.
Dude, I said 30-27, and then they were like 30-25, 30-26, 30-26. I was like, oh, shit. I guess there was some 10-8s in there.
They don't fuck with Belkacem or whatever.
Thomas, the fight is over. Umar won by decision. Oh, wait. Sorry. That's a fight from... that's my fault, bro. I pulled up an old comment.
I was like, wait, what?
I was going to say my shit was...
Like, that guy is smoking on that good. He's 2 fights behind.
That's me, bro. I've been getting so high the last few days. Because I haven't been smoking before work, and then I just like, whoa.
You get back, you're like, oh God, what
Yeah, like
happened?
it hit
My
me.
tolerance is back.
Does
Can't.
my audio sound good, by the way? Because they said it
Yeah.
was sounding. All right.
Earlier, it did have like a little hum in the back. I thought it was just me at the studio, and then you did something. You're like, how about now? I was like, oh yeah, that is better.
All right. Dude, yeah, it was a rush job. I got home like 5 minutes before going live, and I hate when the audio
Sometimes you
sucks,
gotta
though,
do it. You gotta
because,
risk it for the biscuit.
yeah. Oh,
Yes,
let's
Mokaev,
go.
take that
Let's
back.
go.
Yes, come on, Papi, do it for the squad. He slid off the back. He said, "Do it for the squad." Fuck you guys.
Still got a lot of time, though, and still against the fence. Like, plenty of time to work.
I got 80 seconds. Less than that. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot. You got. I thought you needed it this round. You needed under a half.
100 seconds. Come on, Mokaev. Stop being a little bitch. Oh,
That was interesting.
as he becomes a little
Gets
bitch.
dropped by a leg kick.
Yeah. I think I only put $10 on this, so whatever.
All right, we got a minute 10.
What's our next fight bet? I'm already looking ahead.
Petrino Pedro.
Oh, but I'm probably going Petrino KO. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might sprinkle Petrino KO and Petrino. No,
Did you think he got dropped, or did he just shoot? John Anik reacted right there.
He got leg kicked, then he fell, but I don't think it was like a real. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't. Oh.
Hit him with a heel hook, pull his pinky toe off, do something.
Mokaev's winning the fight, but not doing much here. We'll just get this out of here. You're not frozen, are you? Are you frozen?
No, I'm just fucking
Oh.
watching this fight so intently.
All right.
I just lost.
I didn't know if you were
also thinking
bummed or
about how I just lost.
Yeah, you didn't answer for like a few seconds, and I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
I'm half smacked and half thinking about why I put such a dumb bet in. Like, is he good? Is he still here?
Yeah,
But
like,
I was so deep in thought. I was so
he's pretty
deep.
still. Like, yeah.
I was like 5 dimensions away, bro. I was so far away.
Off in space.
Damn, well, that bet's dead. Let me go put in that Petrino bet now, I guess.
Bro, ride with Tyson Pedro. You don't want to be bummed again.
What is it,
I
money
shouldn't say
line?
that, because you'll be even more bummed if Tyson
Plus
Pedro
320? Are we crazy?
Want to hear the worst part? I got him at 245. So, like, I could have got him at plus 320. Which I would have obviously liked.
But I'm doing
so
the same bet this fight, but I'm doing with a KO. I'm doing under 2.5. I mean, under 1.5 rounds, but with a KO. That's what we're doing.
God.
Plus 280.
Mokaev
Should I
not
make it
looking
juicy?
great.
Do under a half?
No, do under 1.5 though, maybe.
All right, I'll do that. $12 on that. To win
What was it?
1262 to win 47.95.
What was the actual bet though?
Petrino under 1.5 TKO.
Bro, when Tyson Pedro wins by sub over 1.5, how are you gonna feel?
Wait, is that what your bet is?
No.
I
I'm
was, I
just
was
saying the
literally about to put
opposite
that
of
in.
the
I was like,
three
you know,
legs.
that sounds kind of juicy. I might
No, my bet is just money line Tyson Pedro because he could get it done either way.
That's true.
And like I was saying
I'll
before,
go.
I was joking. I said LHW, like light heavyweight, stands for like heavyweight. They could both knock each other out, you know?
It's just Tyson Pedro.
Uh,
He's a
bro, he's
long
not
way
so
from
bad.
home. But Erceg, do you have a parlay out with Erceg and Pedro? Because that
Yeah.
thing might hit. You know
Well,
what?
yeah.
I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna put 5 on him. 5 on Pedro.
I'm trying to look to
Straight
see what
up.
I got that at. I got that at plus 340, Erceg and Pedro, which in hindsight, I probably could have got even more because Pedro's plus 320 now.
Yeah, you probably could have got it plus 4 something.
But also,
But
I got
yeah.
Erceg at like minus 3 something, and he closed at like minus 4. So maybe it evened out.
All right, $5 on Pedro. I'm rocking with you too. Especially if my bet doesn't hit. I'm like, and once that bet doesn't hit, I'm like, all right, Pedro, let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Bro, minus 195 Mokaev right now. Like if you were live betting, that's like really good odds on him, I feel like. Oh, Andrew just said minus 125 he's got. I see now I see it's minus 230.
Whoa.
But yeah, it was just in between rounds. It was like barely minus money. I gotta change the lower.
All right. Thanks, Mokaev, for another boring fight.
He's gonna get the third round finish though. Mythical fighter, third round Mokaev.
Nah. I've lost faith. I've lost faith in a lot of fighters tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you.
Well,
Schnell, he's on my poop list.
Oh, Umar's on mine for not getting the finish, despite
Umar,
having
yeah.
mount and shit.
How do you
Andrew got Mokaev in
10-8
between
him
rounds.
in scorecard and not get the finish? Let's be on me.
Bro, he either got
You'll
2
imagine
10-8s or
Perez subs Mokaev.
yo, no.
But you said what? 2 10-8s or
I was gonna say, it would have been 2 10-8s. 2 10-8s would have been 25. Yeah, all right. I'm doing the math in my head, sorry. I'm a little slow.
no, you're good. Oh yeah, that's a better sideline. Yeah.
Live odds on the screen right now, minus 160 Mokaev, plus 124 Perez.
Even my under 2.5 would be fucking in jeopardy right now if I took that. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, you couldn't sub the guy that always gets subbed?
What was the over under as far as which one was plus money? The over?
Over. Yeah. Over was plus. I think it was minus 140. And I was like, for
6
flyweights?
suplex.
Wow. At least he gave us a highlight. Perez is gonna break away and fucking start throwing some bombs.
Would that make you feel better?
It would. I'd be like, at least then, whatever.
I mean, if Mokaev got knocked out, it would be pretty exciting.
I'd be happy. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'd be pretty happy about that.
He did reply to me on Twitter the other day.
Oh.
I don't even remember what I said, but he sent like a laughing emoji. I can't even remember what it was. I could look it up quick. How do I see that shit? I'm not too Twitter savvy.
2 freaking minutos, okay? Oh, cash if you had over 2.5.
True that.
Nobody did.
Oh, yo. So Brandon Moreno was fighting Brandon Royval last weekend, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And he posted a video of their face-off, Muhammad Mokaev, and he wrote, I'm going to watch this fight closely. I think Brandon will beat him easy. So then I replied and wrote, everyone's guaranteeing Brandon wins. Cue the draw, Juju. And then he sent laughing emojis back. I'm like, all right.
I wish that hit. We haven't seen a draw in a while, have we?
No, and I was like, dude, this is going to be a draw. Everyone's guaranteeing Brandon's going to be a draw.
I don't know who's going to be the next draw. Watch this. You know what? I know who's going to be the next draw. Mark my words. Clip this now for a month from now, or isn't it in like a week or two? O'Malley versus Vera will be a draw, but O'Malley's going to take the belt home. Watch.
Well, draw does go to the champ.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Cheeto's gonna be like, I won, and then they're gonna be like, it's a draw, and then O'Malley's gonna be like, oh shit, I'm still the champ, and then he's gonna
never lost.
Yep, still never lost. Watch, you'll see. He's like, I'm
would
undefeated
hate that.
against Cheeto.
What do you think the over/under is going to be on that? 3.5, maybe.
It's gonna be 4.5.
Do you think?
Yeah, you know
would
what?
be-
3.5 probably.
Yeah, because like there's the O'Malley KO factor.
But Cheeto never.
Cheeto's
gets
never
KO'd.
been finished. Yeah.
And Cheeto did finish him, but nobody expects that. So they'll probably 3.5 or 4.5 will probably be it. 3.5 if they're smart. 4.5 if they're stupid.
Well, 4.5 at plus money is sketchy to me though. Like, it's got to be 3.5. I think 4.5 is too.
Yeah, it's
too
so
long.
like. Yeah, what a boring fight. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Peter wrote fucking nut hug.
Oh yeah, so. So back to the story. Since this fight was so boring, I'll bring some excitement into our lives. So I went airsoft shooting. It was my friend's birthday yesterday. We
Hell
play like 5 or 6 games, right? Game 1 goes off. We're all fucking juiced up. We just drank we shotgunned some beers in the parking lot, took some shots. We run in there like, yeah, let's go. We go in there, bro, massacred. Straight massacre. I got shot in my hand. I had this cut on my hand because I didn't wear any gloves or anything. All I did was wear the mask and then the vest. Got wrecked. Go back out, play another game, got wrecked again. And then my friend takes his mask off before like we're supposed to get out. And then the guys, oh, you're next game. You're not playing the next game. He's like, whoa, bro, you're abusing your power. The game's over. Nobody's shooting. Like, it's fine. And he's like, you know what? You can go home now. So he kicks this dude out, which causes a whole 2-hour mess of him trying to get back into the game while we're still in the parking lot just drinking, getting hammered still, right? So we've been drinking for like 2 hours in the parking lot at this point. And finally we get it resolved, talk to the manager, like, yeah, we're here for a birthday party. We already prepaid and all this shit. So he's like, all right, I'll give him another chance. We'll let him play. We start playing now. We're all juiced up off this, bro. We start killing it. We won every game after that.
Just needed a little motivation.
Yeah, just needed some motivation, a little liquor and some beer in the parking lot. We were fearless, bro. Just running into there, bro. I was sticking my hand around the corner, giving them the finger if they missed.
Bro, that's like you ever go bowling and like you get there, you start playing and you start drinking, obviously, but like first game you're shit, like gutter balls, terrible. Then like 3 beers deep, you go into the second game and you get in that like perfect drunken zone, and all of a sudden you're getting like turkeys. You're just like strike. And then you go too far, you get like 6 beers deep, and then back to the gutter balls. It's like you have to hit that perfect drunk zone in bowling or most sports, and you're like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you got to alternate your waters and your beers in that mode just to stay
True. Good call. I didn't hear the scoring. Mokaev won by decision. Did you hear it?
Another fight. Who cares what the score was? He won all 3 rounds. Who cares? I'd entertain a 29-28 with Perez winning the last round, but pretty much.
Yeah, I feel like it might have been. If anyone knows what the scoring was, let us know. We talk. We like it to talk. Peter Harris, 29-28. All 3 29-28, says Andrew. All right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, that does sound right. Yeah, Mokaev, like,
bag.
Do you give, like, I'm taking Pantoja over Mokaev.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
Pantoja's been ruining my bets since 2017, bro. The first time he beat Moreno, I lost money on that. Second time, I was like, Moreno's got him this time. Beat him again. Guess what happened the third time?
I was shocked. I'm always a big ever since Joanna Rose 2. I know that's a random fight, but ever since
Yeah.
that fight, I've always been like, okay. I saw a stat after that fight, and it was like whoever wins the title, if there's an immediate rematch, they almost always win the second time or something. Like the same
Yeah.
person wins. And ever since then, I'm always like, I lost my train of thought. I'm that high. I'm like, wait, what was I even saying? Oh
I was
yeah,
about-
Pantoja Moreno. Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm like, ever since the like even Pantoja beating him on tough, like the first time they fought, I was like, oh, Pantoja's got this. Oh, Pantoja's got this. And he was a fucking underdog, Pantoja, one of the times.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I'm taking this.
I was on the other side of the coin because I always knew Moreno was going to be a champion. I just never knew when. And then obviously he makes his run when I least expected. I'm like, I finally gave up on him, and then he becomes the champion. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Figgy the
Typical.
whole time. But yeah, man, it's hard to pick these guys, especially in those matchups, those battles. Like they've already lost the first one, like O'Malley Vera, like they're showing right now. Who knows? I'm going
True.
Cheeto though.
See,
I'm
I
going
have to
Cheeto
go
all day.
Cheeto based on my logic. I
Yeah.
just told you the logic. Like I'm going Cheeto.
Yeah.
But I'm also that's probably not the bet I'm going to give out. That's a bet I'm going to take personally. I'm probably going to give out the over, I'm thinking, depending on where it falls.
I'm gonna give out the draw, baby. I'm gonna make money that night.
You're like plus 5,000.
5,000.
Throw that shit.
Let's go, baby. I'm gonna throw. If I have a $50 free bet, you can bet your ass it's going on draw.
All right.
You can bet your ass.
True. Andrew saying he's got Petrino money line for 5 units in a parlay and Petrino finish for 6 units in a parlay.
I hope you get your 6 units, Poppy.
I don't, sadly. I hate when I go against this. Every time I go against this guy, Andrew, man, he fucking comes out on top. And
Andrew
I
needs
really
to join
don't have
show.
I don't have the advantage here. I mean, I did take a big dog, but
yeah,
we'll hope for the best.
Your Aussie loyalty got in your way for this one.
I know, dude.
It
But
helped you for Erceg though.
How bummed would you be if like you didn't bet on Neil Mag? Is Neil Magny your guy even? I don't know. Haitian sensation? Who's your guy?
Yes, he is my guy. And I
Yeah,
didn't
see,
bet on
there you
him.
go.
I
There
didn't
you
bet
go.
on him, and I was so pissed. I was like, "Yeah, they're setting up this Malik guy to win." Like, there's
But did you
probably
bet
gonna be a
against him?
decision.
That's the difference.
I did not.
Okay, that's the difference.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be like, I'm not touching it. It's another thing to be like, oh, I'm betting Petrino. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I was going to take the over. I think that would have lost anyways because I think you beat him in the beginning of round 3. But because you know that over was 2.5, even with Mallet.
True.
This cut's starting to hurt from.
No, it might have
Erceg.
been 1.5. dude. I feel like Mallet's
Really?
over-unders are always 1.5.
Man, I'm gonna fuck that guy.
In fact, I think I know it was 1. I think I had it in my breakdown. Yo, Peter Harris, who's also an Aussie, has Pedro round 2 submission, $41. Let's go.
$41 on it, or to win $41?
Probably to win, but or maybe on it. Who knows?
If it's
Whatever, man.
$41 on it, you got some balls, my G.
Well, he's an Aussie. I mean, he's going big on his guys. I love it.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should hit my pen when we take our ribs. I forgot I have my
Well,
pen with me.
We didn't get a losing bet technically because Mokaev did win.
True.
We didn't get a winning bet because the bet was dead. But
True.
we're just gonna take a bong hit to take a bong hit. Oh, Peter's saying it pays 41-1.
Damn. I hope you put $41 on it so you get fucking 1,600. I'm just kidding.
He put 50 for 2K.
Wow, let's go. All right. I'm on the Pedro train. I'm
into that, but I also wanted to end like
I have in money lines though.
And you took Petrino by KO? Or did you never take that?
Yeah, but it was under 1.5.
Okay.
I did. Under 1.5 though. So if it goes over 1.5, I'm fucking Pedro all day.
Okay. I got you.
Switching sides, baby.
Andrew saying he's been outdone because he's always got the big winning parlays. Peter Harris in the house.
I need another fat parlay win, bro. I have since that big win last week or a couple weeks ago. The 1800. I've been on a losing streak. I've probably been losing. I'm probably like down like 200 or 300 since then.
It was crazy, dude, because I didn't even watch like the prelims, and I hit like all my bets on it. Tonight, though, I mean, you see how tonight's going with these. But the first like
I
five
haven't checked
fights,
my chart.
yeah, I'm like looking back now. I'm like, oh, all right, cool.
Let me see what I put. Hold on. You might hear some weird shit.
Did Christian Leroy Duncan go over 1.5? That's what I want to know.
No, I think it was beginning of the second round or late
Okay.
first. I have Petrino TKO round 2 and Rozenstruik decision for these last fights.
Rozenstruik decision is ball. How much is that?
I don't know. I didn't take it. I just have it written down in my chart of what I wanted to take.
Oh, I got you.
So Petrino TKO round. I should have just bet that. Well, I kind of did, but I bet under 1.5, so I kind of screwed myself for half the round.
Yo, but I'm the same way. Like on my
Because
personal, like,
Pedro can last.
yeah, on my personal spreadsheet, I always make the prediction of who wins and how, and then when I actually go look at the odds, I'm like, oh, well, the odds are like everyone
Yeah,
else is thinking that.
it's
So
minus
you got to like,
280.
yeah, so you got to like think outside the box and be like, fuck, all right, how do I get a nice bet on this that still is what I think is gonna happen? Like,
Yeah. It's a tough game to play because you want to make money, but you also don't want to like risk a lot of money just to make a tiny bit of money. So
that's why I only do
that's where they
plus money
get you.
bets. That's why I don't fuck with minus money bets. There's no point to me. I'm gonna risk all that and then just be pissed when it loses anyway. You know.
Yeah. All right, we got Petrino walking. Oh no, wait, that's Tyson
No,
walking
that's
out.
Tyson,
He's
bro.
got his Dundee hat on.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 of 4. That's good. That's good. I like that stat.
Look at the 3 of 4, Gaff. It's Henry. What's his name? Hunsucker.
Oh, Harry Huntsucker.
Harry Hunsucker, Isaac Villanueva,
Ew.
and the Pleasure Man, Anton Turkles, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so pretty trash people.
Yeah. And he
Okay.
lost to Modestus Bukauskas in the one that he lost.
Wow.
Which, like, Modestus looks better, but he's still not great. Like, that's not a good loss. He's got Eugene Behrman in his corner.
Fuck Eugene.
I forgot he was
Every time
training.
I've bet on Eugene recently, I've fucking lost. None of his fighters have been winning. If you look at all his fighters, you'd be like, oh shit, they're like 2-6 in their last 5.
I think he's only been with CKB since his last. I think he had them in his camp for the last fight and this fight, because I'm pretty sure his dad was his coach. Maybe still is a co-coach or something. That might be his dad.
Did Kaikar France win his last fight?
He lost to Amir Albazi. He did win, but it was a fluky decision that went to Albazi. So no, he lost.
Yeah, so Izzy lost, Kai lost, Mike Mateta lost,
Olberg, I think, won his last
Olberg.
fight, but he got his fight canceled. He was supposed to fight Dom Reyes.
Oh yeah. He's the one win. And Pedro, obviously.
And he doesn't look great. Like, I'm not high on Carlos Olberg.
Oh, and Dan Hooker. Oh wait, Dan Hooker won too, I think, right?
Yeah. No, didn't he just fight someone? He beat Jalen Turner, but I feel like there was a fight in between then.
Yeah.
Didn't he get finished by someone? No, he's coming off the Jalen Turner fight.
Oh, okay. So they're like 3-3. They're not doing terrible. Oh, wait. You had Volkanovski's 2 losses. Yep. Yeah, they're doing bad.
Oh, that's what it was, dude. Hooker was supposed to fight Bobby Green and then dropped out on a few days' notice. He broke his wrist.
Yeah,
and then Jalen Turner stepped in, and then Jalen Turner finished Bobby Green.
Shut him the frick off.
Yeah.
Now Hooker's like, damn, that should have been my win. Should have been my win.
Should have been my win. Did you see the video of Hooker reacting to Volkanovski getting KO'd?
Yeah, when he's laughing.
Yeah.
He's a sicko though. When you see him train with his training partners, you're like, does he hate them?
Yeah. Also, he's like tattoo obsessed.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of weird that he went from no tattoos for years, gets knocked out like maybe 4 or 5 times, and then just straight tatted up everywhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
When you
Just
bring up
saying.
the knockout part, it makes it sound so much worse.
Yeah, like literally like 4 or 5 straight
Yeah.
knockouts.
All right, I'm hitting this before this starts.
Yeah, let me hit the pen. I'm smoking the mic.
Bro, I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning and I'm so tired and I have to wake up at 3 a.m. again tomorrow.
Oof. Godspeed.
Rough.
Godspeed. After this fight, I might have to lay a verse down, but I'll probably be right back before the main event starts.
All right. Yeah, don't waste your money on fucking
No, he's mixing
your
right now.
studio time and shit.
We're good.
Age difference here. Petrino 26, Pedro 32. Pedro's 1 inch taller and has a 1.5 inch reach advantage. The note on the tail of the tape was Petrino has the least amount of fights on the card. Interesting note.
I think he only has 2.
No, total fights 10.
Oh, I thought in the UFC. But then a couple people
Yeah,
made
he
their
only has
debut.
2. AJ Cunningham made his debut.
Oh yeah, true. It was his debut today. Tough guy. Did you hear about his story?
Was he the one who was homeless eating out of the garbage and shit?
Yeah. Well, after, but it was like his dad was like really tough on him, made him sleep outside, fight his older brothers and sisters, like basically like UFC in the backyard type shit with the kids.
That's crazy. I
And
vaguely
like
sorry, continue.
he'd have them sleep outside if they like didn't do well, and like would feed them scraps, wake them up by dumping food on them and shit like that. Like they were
Bro,
dogs and shit. It was crazy. Hearing
they
that on the
were
broadcast, I was like, what the fuck?
they were talking about it on the broadcast, but I was like, I was driving and I had the fight playing and it was going in and out because like I was driving. And
Yeah.
I just vaguely heard something like he would eat out of the garbage. Bisping like going on about it.
You're
And
like,
I was
what
like,
the
who are
hell?
they talking about? Yeah. But I also like didn't even bat an eye. I'm like, yeah, UFC. All right.
I'm excited for when he gets his next shot because they'll give him one. That's a great story. So they're gonna give him a good fight next time.
He's Bryce Mitchell's boy.
Really? That
Yeah,
explains a lot.
together. Yeah, it does.
He's probably a flat earther.
Probably.
I wonder if he sounds
Pedro
like
got
Bryce.
a pretty sick back tat.
Yeah. Petrino could end this in a blink of an eye.
So can Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Quick left hook from Petrino. He whiffed on it,
Yeah.
but you're right. It was scary. Jab lands.
He's like the 205 Paolo, bro. He's a monster.
This is 205. Oh, you're saying I see what you're saying. Because Paolo fought at
Yeah, he's
205
Paolo's.
against or 200 what 205 or 200
Vittori.
against
Yeah, I think it was even higher than 205.
210
It's
or
like some
something.
catch
It
weight
was
shit.
like,
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, how much was he eating?
yeah. On
They
like a
had a
week's
steak
notice.
diet. Yeah, like what was going on?
Oh, nice low kick from Petrino.
Oh shit! I have low battery on the laptop. I need to find my charger.
So far, Petrino looks way quicker, but no one's really landed enough to be like, oh, this fight's gonna end. But Petrino just looks like a fucking beast, dude. I need Tyson to throw something. All right, Pedro just got in there, landed a shot, and got out. Wasn't anything big, but it landed.
Crises averted.
They're giving Pedro credit, saying he's cutting off the cage well. Or maybe they're saying Petrino's not cutting off the cage well. Either way, Tyson did get in there and land a shot and then get out. It wasn't anything big, but it was a nice self-esteem booster, you know?
Still nervous.
Did you see the shot that dropped Umar?
No, I missed that actually.
Dude, it was like
I think I was setting up my stuff.
a grazing little like nothing off the forehead. It was so weird looking. Obviously, just like hit him in the right spot.
O'Malley's looking at that like, oh yeah. So he
Yeah,
can be finished.
I was honestly thinking like Sandhagen's looking at him like everyone's looking at him like that. Like, all right.
Yeah. Sandhagen's like, yeah, I knew I should have set that fight a year
Yeah,
ago.
right? Like
didn't he like back out of that fight or something?
someone got hurt. I think Umar got hurt.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like Sandhagen would be the one to back out of
Yes,
that.
Sandhagen kind of lucked out. Like Umar backed out, and he was like, "Oh, all right. Well, I'll fight someone else." like,
well, I guess.
like I gave him his chance.
Ooh, that jab hurt Pedro.
Did it though?
Oh, it did. It's got a minute left though. He should survive this round. This round 2 is gonna get spicy though.
Way slower fight than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Oh. Blocks the head kick, but got caught with a counter right after.
He's button mashing his fucking attacks right now. She's throwing
shit.
shit.
Yeah, honestly is. Nice jab again, yeah.
I'm telling you, that jab is a piston.
I'm saying, like, he looks so much quicker than Tyson. But I still feel like if Tyson just throws something and lands, we're good. I'm not counting him out yet, but definitely looks slower. Damn, yeah, the over 1.5 in this was definitely plus money.
Yep, it was.
I don't know
And
exactly
I did
what
not
it was,
take it.
yeah, I didn't either. What did I take? Besides, oh, I took fight and KO as well.
What'd you take?
I had a parlay with the Mokaev fight over 2.5 in that, and then this fight end by KO. Doesn't matter who, but
yeah.
Considering I have the Tyson bet and the Australia parlay, I have.
It's gonna be like a third round with 4 minutes elapsed.
Andrew saying 1-0 Petrino. Yeah, definitely a Petrino round.
Easy.
Round 2 about to start. Who do you think wins Tai Tuivasa, Marcin Tybura?
Tybura.
By wrestle?
He's gonna outpace
or
him.
By KO?
Yep. By everything. He's just gonna spam him. Just push him to the limit. I don't see Ty knocking him out.
It's crazy though, because
Tybura
Tybura used to be such a can, and then he like went on that like sneaky 5-fight win streak, whatever it was. But like he's still totally capable. I mean, it's heavyweight. He's totally capable of being caught.
Yeah. It's been a trend recently.
True. Bronzesetter saying 10-9 Petrino.
Oh.
Sean Bitter, who was in our chat last week.
Who's Sean Biter?
I don't know who that is, dude, but he always shows up on the thing, and he was in the YouTube chat last week. YouTube chat and on Twitter. But he's obviously, they put his tweets up like every show. Oh, we lost Gaff. Let me take it out and see what happens. Oh, wait. We'll see if it comes back. This fight is going so much slower than I would have guessed. Like, it's wild. Oh, hold on. You back? I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Check. I can hear you.
Now I got you. All right. Maybe you didn't talk. Were you talking?
Nah.
You're so small, and I know if I make you full screen, then it's gonna fuck up all this shit I have set up. So I'm just like, I think he's talking.
And my mouth's like hiding behind the mic, so you can't even tell.
Exactly. I'm like, over 1.5 just hit. That's crazy.
Well, that bet's dead. We're on Team Pedro now.
Let's go, Tyson. What are the live odds? He's probably even a bigger dog, but
I really hope I don't miss anything, but I'll be right back. 1 second.
all right. Do you think he's plus 400 right now? That's crazy. Tyson's got to go for something, man. Like Tyson Pedro's saying, you didn't train. Tyson Pedro's saying, Michael Bisping's saying, you didn't show up to just do this. Oh, he goes in for a single leg, but it gets reversed. Right back up to their feet. Nothing doing. Tyson gets caught with a little jab there. Nothing crazy. Nice low kick from Tyson. Yeah, Tyson really just needs to... Oh, big head kick from Petrino. Tyson ducked under it. I gotta see. Oh, I passed it. Ooh, I passed it. That sounded weird. Pretty boring fight, honestly. Considering what it looked like on paper. I thought this shit would end real quick. It's good that Tyson's still in it, though, I guess, right? Even though he doesn't look great. Peter's saying the Brazilian is on EPO. He probably is, but they all probably are.
All right, how's the fight going? What I miss?
I was just saying it's like a pretty boring fight, all things considered.
Good. I didn't miss a damn thing.
You didn't. I was saying I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Here. Or Tyson, maybe they better go to Tyson's corner in between rounds. I want to hear what they have to say because they better talk some fucking sense into him and be like, bro, you got to go for the finish here. Because then maybe we'll see some good shit in round 3. And it's a close enough fight. I mean, Petrino's probably up 2 rounds, but
definitely.
I argue if Tyson has a big round 3, that could sway some decisions.
I doubt that.
So does
Andrew. But I really want him to win.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember what I put on the Petrino fight. But I know I put $5 on Pedro, so.
I'm still pissed at Umar because we would have been sitting pretty right now.
Thanks, Umar.
Thanks, Umar.
Way to let the squad down.
You're probably like my 5th favorite Nurmagomedov now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was mad confused when you said Usman earlier. I was like, oh, Usman's fighting tonight?
Yeah. Earlier in the week, I was Googling something, and I obviously meant to Google Umar, and I wrote Usman Nurmagomedov, and then like when I saw the like Bellator results, I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh, that's an idiot. Like,
I forgot he was over there.
well, yo, he got popped recently, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how this year plays out with all these changing hands and promotions.
Yeah, yo, like PFL doesn't even have a fucking bantamweight division. You got Patchy Mix, who's like the best bantamweight in the world, possibly.
Definitely. If it's Sean O'Malley, then we're in
Well, he's
trouble.
beaten Sean O'Malley, but like, is he beating? I don't know, like Marab,
Yeah.
like someone
Rouse
who's like.
machine. Long Island, baby.
What do you think about this fight? This is so random, especially to talk about in the middle of this fight. But I thought of this the other day, and I was actually like, that's probably the best fight you can make for both those guys. Brian Ortega versus Movsar Evloev.
Yeah. That's a fun fight.
Because Evloev is
Ortega wins that.
boring according to people because he just takes you down and shit. And then who the fuck wants to go to the ground with Ortega? Like Ortega is going to finish him, or
Yeah.
Movsar is going to get a big win in Ortega, and then we'll be like, okay, give Movsar the title shot. You know, like
T City. That'd be a problem.
and I'd be so intrigued. Like, will Movsar take him down? Because T City could beat him on the feet. Who knows? I guess Petrino by decision would have been, or over 2.5, over 1.5, I guess would have been the move on this fight. Oh, huge takedown from
God
Petrino.
damn. That was a man takedown.
Who's that guy on his arm? You saw that? He's got like an
I don't
old
know.
man's face on it.
It's probably his pop.
It looks like an American actor or something, though. He's also got like a war vet.
He's like, I got Vince Vaughn tattooed on my left.
Yeah,
arm.
dead ass, yo. He's like
what?
Billy Crystal. It's like what?
Are they related?
Yeah, like, you know who he is related to? Is tied to Avasa.
I feel like Christopher Walken, Vince Vaughn, and that guy you just said are all related somehow.
Oh, Billy Crystal.
Yeah, I feel like they got a very similar nose, face, eye thing going there.
They're like, yeah, we're the Vaughns. We all just changed our name, except Vince.
That'd be sick. I uncovered it. I broke the news to Hollywood.
Oh, takedown right onto fucking Pedro's head. Like he did not put his hands down. It just fell.
Yeah, this Pedro
first.
money line's not looking.
There's still time. There's still time. Yeah, no. About to just read it out on the sheet already.
Of the night. Get the last one out there. Why is Rozenstruik an underdog? People believe in Gaziev like that?
Gaziev was trained by Khabib's dad, so I feel like people are a little high on him, you know?
He's 12-0. Okay. All TKOs and subs, only one decision. Should I assume submission or TKO? You know what? I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go under 2.5 rounds, Gaziev.
Do you have anything else on it, or you're just doing that?
Just doing that, Poppy.
Bro,
that's
you don't
still minus 130. Wait, you have Rozenstruik in the last one?
No, but I'm saying I would at least throw a fucking hedge on Rozenstruik at plus money.
Rozenstruik and over?
Not even. Rozenstruik alone is like plus what? Plus 160.
145.
154 I'm seeing on DraftKings.
Really? DraftKings is screwing me.
Either way.
Yeah, I'm about to take Rozenstruik and over 1.5. That's 10 to win 50.
I mean, I'm with that because I got the over 1.5. So
Why is over 1.5 plus 150, but over a half a round is minus 400? Like that's pretty crazy.
They always do that with the rounds. The odds are so far apart. Oh, Petrino going for the finish here.
Here's what's happening. I'm doing Rozenstruik over 1.5, right? And I'm doing Gaziev over 2.5.
Okay. It's risky still.
I went risky both directions. I should have said Gaziev over 1.5 and Rozenstruik over 2.5, but I wanted more money because I'm a fucking greedy bastard. You know that?
Yeah, I know. Me too. Taking Pedro. Fuck. Andrew's saying Pedro ain't it. Sad to see. You're right.
He never was.
You're right.
I
It
don't
is
think
sad
we
to
ever
see.
truly believed he was the guy.
I mean, I that came with a caveat that it was a homer pick, but still a bummer. Would have been a nice hit.
Yeah. That's how the game goes. That's why we play.
Exactly. Here's the updated
Last
sheet.
fight of the night. Last fight of the night. Hey, hey. Last fight of the night. I'll probably light my blunt because I'm about to go into the studio after this last fight. So,
all right.
When we do our last rip, we'll probably like that. Turned it.
I'm doing a rip. Ripski. I gotta eat, bro. I have not eaten in so long. I'm
Yo, facts.
Going out to dinner after this, and I'm fucking
last thing I
tired.
We went to Chili's after our harrowing win at Airsoft. And I got sliders and I got a regular burger. I felt like such a fat ass. I'm like, so I wanted mini burgers and I wanted big burgers. I felt like such a piece of shit. I was like, why would I do? Like, how uncreative could I get? I was like, give me the mini burgers and then give me a double burger.
If I didn't know you, I'd be like, what the fuck were you thinking? But I know you, so I'm like, okay, Gaff would get burgers and then more burgers. But the reality is, what the fuck were you thinking?
I have no idea. I was depleted. My legs were killing me. I was fucking running around playing airsoft for a while. I just,
You're like, I need a nice fat burger, and then I need to just pop me a couple little burgers.
Also, I was hammered too, and we were drinking at the Chili's, so it was like I forgot that I ordered the sliders, and then I ordered the burger, and then the sliders came. I was like, oh fuck, I ordered the burger. And I was, me, I'm not going back and changing. I'm like, whatever. Just rock out.
Andrew's got Gaziev under 1.5 for 13 units, or Jairzinho over 2.5 for 12 units. Damn, man.
Yair lost me money, bastard.
Is that what you did too, Gaff? Both of you have that weird gray area, or will both your? What are your two hedges on this?
I think I have exactly that. Gaziev and no, I have two overs. I have Gaziev over 2.5 and Jairzinho over 1.5.
All right, so if it goes over 2.5, you'll win no matter what.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm counting on the heavyweights to be a little slow tonight. I mean,
one of the judges gave a round to Tyson Pedro. Wow.
So we were basically had a shot.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Well, I mean, look at the list. There's a lot of red there, but see, I purposely made Umar and Mokaev yellow because you got to give the credit where the credit's due. We had that right, but like
yeah,
a little small caveat, a little asterisk down there.
Hey man,
but
what can we do?
As long as we hit this last fight, it'll still be a winning week. So let's hope for the best, right?
Over 1.5, baby. I'm gonna be sweating with the over 2.5, but over 1.5. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Over 1.5 really ain't too bad. Yo, also anyone who's watching and isn't already subscribed, subscribe. And if we get 450 during the stream, I'll take a fat Keith Bong hit or something cool or whatever the chat says. Bro, last stream I was like, guys, we got to get to 420. And then people were doing it. But like we ended the stream, it was like 4:15. And then I look like 20 minutes later and it was at 4:20. And I was like, no, we missed the stream.
That's always how it goes. Oh, they're giving Tyson Pedro a speech. Okay. Thank you to the fans.
Is he retiring? Yeah.
Oh, no. Wow. To anyone who's helped me get to this stage of my martial arts career, it's been amazing. It's always been my attention that I wanted to show my daughter that as long as you work hard, your dreams will pay off. This is it for me. Thank you. And then he just laid his gloves down.
Yeah. Bummer, man. Makes me feel better about betting on him, though, because it was his last fight.
Yeah.
Got to give him that chance. Also, second retirement tonight. What was the over-under on retirements tonight?
Wait, who was the first one?
Jamie Pickett retired before the fight even started.
Oh, wow. Oh, I missed 2 fights. I missed the Jamie Pickett Anders fight because I was taking my train.
It was a decision. I was like getting this shit set up and driving but yeah, I don't think it was ever close to ending, really. Surprisingly, honestly.
All right, boys. Nice slow night. Slow.
Yeah.
Slow.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, we want to win. We want to Dubberson.
Main event. These odds haven't changed that much. Where is... Yeah, 154 minus 185. I got 145 minus 175.
The Nurmagomedov camp has been opting for the decisions tonight. So this may be a good sign for us.
Oh, let's hope. But I don't know if this
He's
dude's
very dominant, but never went for the finish.
I don't know if Gaziev still trains with that crew. I think he just grew up in Oh no, he's from Bahrain, but he grew up in that like Dagestani camp, I think. Or maybe he trains there now. I don't know. I just know he did train under Abdul Manap.
Abdul Manap.
But also he's been gone for a couple of years now, so maybe he moved camps after that. Who knows?
Right? Maybe he's one of them fakers. As soon as Abdul Manap left, he fucking dipped.
He's just a fucking phony.
Yeah, he's a phony.
You great big phony.
I hope they're at the walkouts when we come out this commercial. There better not be like some slow ass setup and some weird ass promo.
Bro, you already know. Bout start. There's gonna be a whole fucking promo.
Like, what are they even gonna talk about? Jairzinho, a knockout artist that hasn't knocked anyone out in 5 years. Like,
they don't know that though. They're just gonna play the highlights, and everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa,
yeah.
Whoa, Reebok era knockouts."
Yeah, Reebok era. Wow. What a time.
It sounds weird to say because, like, I don't know. That wasn't that long ago. And B, I still think of the fucking pre-Reebok era. Like,
that's the new way to tell hardcores from casuals. Like, do you remember the shorts before Reebok?
I was just gonna say, do you have ads on your shorts? Like,
if you remember that, then you're a real one.
I was gonna say, or someone like sees a highlight and they're like, "What promotion was that?" And like, that was UFC. Like,
and it's like, what?
It's slowly getting back to that. I feel like.
Here we go. They're doing the lights. They're doing the cameras. Let's get the action going.
let's
start the promo.
And we're off.
Tell these fucking pussies. Let's go.
That was kind of a hilarious fucking promo start. Him just staring at the apex, like from the outside. Like,
I always want to fight.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. You couldn't have done like anything more creative than that.
They don't have anyone creative left over there. You know that.
What about Frankie?
Creative.
Shout out Frankie.
Say creative, not funny.
He runs their like well, at least he used to. I don't know if he still does, but he runs the like Fight Pass account. Like he does all those live streams with like TJ DeSantis and like
Oh,
You know what I'm
what?
talking about? Yeah.
Wait, are we talking like the weigh-in show type stuff?
No. No. It's like a show. It's like called like Extra Rounds. It's on like the UFC Fight
Oh,
Pass YouTube. And or maybe Extra. What's the the other show with like Chiesa and Felder?
oh, the UFC roundup.
Yeah, I think he does that too.
Dun, 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 dun. That
Is
fucking
that the
music
music
every
for it? I've
time.
never watched
Yeah,
it.
that's how they start their stream every time.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, when the fuck are they starting? I'm like, why do they even have that? Isn't this pre-recorded? Just start the fucking podcast. I'm so mad about that all the time. Like, why? Nobody wants an intro for a podcast. We're trying to fucking get to the point here.
Is that good? Like, should I watch it?
Yeah. It was definitely better when they were both fighting.
Sure. Wait, did Chiesa retire?
No, Felder did.
Yeah. Okay.
Chiesa should be coming back soon. He just came back and lost. I
Yeah.
forget
Who
to
do you lose
who.
to? Yeah.
It was like Mallet or somebody like that. It was like somebody young. I remember I was like, oh, this is like an old guy, young guy fight.
It was Kevin Holland.
Was it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And it was the Dustin Gaethje card.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why I didn't watch that card. That's why I
Uh,
don't remember it.
dude, he's on a
That card, I just saw the highlights.
three fight losing streak. Vicente Luque, Sean Brady, Kevin Holland.
Oof. What a trio to take L's from, too. You left with a piece of your soul missing after those.
Dude, but I was
Unfortunately.
bummed when he lost to Kevin Holland only because I was like, oh, dude, they're on two different levels. Like Chiesa has this.
Yeah. And Holland's weakness is Chiesa's bread and butter, and he still didn't win.
Exactly. And then he
It was
subs him,
kinda
and it was like, oh, it was kind of like when Bobby Green, was that on the same card? Bobby Green subbing Tony Ferguson?
oof. That one was just sad.
Yeah, bro, that was the same card. I remember earlier in the night, it was like, dude, what? Like,
And
I
then
think I
Bobby
had
Green
one of
getting
those.
finished right after.
I had one of those bets like Bobby Green KO or Tony by sub, and then like Tony gets subbed, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Like, nobody in their right mind had Green subbing anybody. Nobody thought he'd even
Exactly.
go for a fucking submission. I don't think
Dude.
I've ever seen him attempt a submission before that. That's why I was so tight about that.
Yeah,
Eh?
for real though. And they always talk about how slick his boxing is and shit. So it's like,
All right, I'll be right back. I'll take a
All right.
listen to this track.
yeah, do your thing. Gaziev walking out right now. Oh. Did we take a losing bong hit for Tyson Pedro? Does anyone remember? I don't remember. Getting too fucking high here. How's the poll going? What's everyone thinking for this fight? Oh, it actually looks like majority of you are on Rozenstruik. Interesting. As a dog, I'm surprised to see that most of you think Jairzinho wins. He's definitely a live dog, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh, if you guys haven't liked the video already, like that shit. Sub if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 450. If I get to 450, I'll do a bong hit, a fatty with Keef on it. And whatever else. You guys got other ideas? We're close. We climbing. We're slowly climbing. Jairzinho about to walk out here. Got the Suriname flag wrapped around him. Jairzinho did a poll on Twitter the other day, and he's like, let's test everyone's knowledge. Where is Suriname. And I didn't Google it, and there were 4 choices. And it was like Africa, Europe, South America, and Asia or something. And I think I picked Africa. And it's on the tip, the northeastern tip of South America. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. So then I was like, does he speak Spanish? Like, what language do they? Am I stupid for asking that? They speak Dutch in Suriname. That's even more interesting. Gaff might know more about this. That's crazy. Suriname speak more than 10 other languages. Yeah, that's wild. I'm a geography nerd, so I knew Suriname is above Brazil. Yeah, I didn't know that, dude. I'm not good with geography. I like to learn about it in my age now. Like when I was younger in school and shit, I didn't give shit about it. But now I'm always like, oh, where is that? Like I'm always pulling up the map. They got some props up on the screen. Rozenstruik by KO plus 180. Gaziev by KO plus 130. Fight is almost ready. Fight is almost ready. We waiting for it. Tail of the tape incoming. Pack this in the meantime. All right, let's see the stats. Jairzinho's 35, Gaziev 34. Gaziev 2 inches taller and has a half of an inch reach advantage. First fighter to represent Bahrain in the UFC is Gaziev. Closed at a minus 190 favorite, and Jairzinho closed at a plus 160 dog. So now that I told you that, ignore my odds there. Those are from last night. But still close. And I'm not updating them because I'm fucking tired and lazy. And maybe if you guys got me to 450, I would do it. You know, maybe I'd update them. It's not a threat. I know the 6 of you watching are probably already subscribed, so. And I appreciate you. Cheers if you're smoking. Should I take Gaff's camera out? He's probably in the booth right now, cooking up a new theme song. We got to make, you guys got to fucking put in the comments and let Gaff know that we want a new song from him. Main card minute song or some shit. And then that'll be the new theme song. Cheers. All right. Let's see which Gaziev comes out. Is he going to wrestle? Is he going to strike? I think if he wrestles, he's got a good chance to win this fight by submission and early on. Doesn't even have to be by submission. Could just be ground and pound, which is obviously making me nervous. If you guys don't know, the bet on this fight is over 1.5. Here comes Gaff now. Gaff's back just in time. Round 1 about to start. Gaff, you good, bruh? Oh, I muted you. My bad. Hold on. You good now? I muted it because I was hearing background noise and then I my fault. All right, round 1 about to go. Nice and slow, boys. Nice and slow, Biggie boy. Gaff, did you take the boy parlay of Eric ya boy Anders and Jairzinho Biggie boy Rozenstruik?
I really wish I did.
I didn't.
That went right over my head.
Me too, dude. I heard it on. I heard Jed Meshew mention it on the pre-show this morning, and I was like, "Fuck, that's genius! How did I not think of that?" Also, Gaziev shoots right away, and Jairzinho kind of stuffs it, but they are starting out a little quicker than I would like.
Way quicker than I would like. Not cool, dude.
Yeah, chill out. Heavyweight overs, bro. 1-2 from Gaziev.
Jairzinho landed something nice in there.
Yeah, it was like a short right, but then he also like stumbled forward. It was weird looking. Don't back up against the fence, Bisping.
Yeah, the fence is dead man's land for Jairzinho. Last time he was there, and Ngannou turned his lights off.
Did he even get to the fence? I mean, that was just
Yeah, true. He landed on the fence. We know that.
Yeah, true. That was one of the one of the most hyped cards. It was really sick on paper, but it was also the first fight back, or the first card back from COVID, and there was so much anticipation for fights, and then it was just stacked top to bottom. That was like better than UFC 300 is going to be. Look back at that card, dude. That card was sick.
I'll be sure to do that.
It was
As
the
this
Tony
fight gives me
Gaethje
heart
card.
palpitations.
Yeah, I'm trying to like.
Oh, that fight, I was
it.
emotional during that fucking fight card, because that was like, I thought Tony was gonna fucking finally get his full belt, and then Gaethje just like, sits in there and fucks his shit up. I was so tight about that.
Yeah. I mean, that was a bump. That was like Tony's first loss, you know, not first actual, but first loss. That was when he blew his 12 fight win streak on or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah,
Never
that was
forget.
a bummer. But dude, Aljo subbed Corey Sandhagen on that card in like a minute.
Yeah, I won money on. I won money on that.
Ngannou Jairzinho, I think, was on the prelims. And I'm trying to think of some other fights on that card. I don't even know, but I just remember those three specifically, like main event, and then those two.
Yeah, there's some guys on the prelims now we might be seeing in the future. There's this dude on the last card from Tennessee. I forget his name, but he was a monster.
What weight class?
I think it was welterweight. I wrote his name down, but I can't remember. He knocked this dude out in the third round. It was
fuck.
Clean, I'm pretty sure.
What was his name?
Oh shit. I can't remember his name, but I know he's from Tennessee.
Oh, I thought you said
it was like Charles or some shit. Nah.
On the Mexico
he
card?
Fought either last card or 2 cards ago. I think it was the Mexico card. He had like a fucking, like a mullet rat tail type fucking head.
Mullet rat tail.
I'll find it real quick. I haven't. Oh no! I accidentally pressed pause. Okay.
If you press pause, it'll never hit the over. Peter's got Gaziev by points to cover all my listing bets for today. As I say that, Gaziev gets a takedown. Let's go. One more boring fight, this time in heavyweight division. All right, if Rozenstruik can get out of this.
There's no head and arm choke. Don't end this shit, bro.
He's in half guard. Let's just hope he can hold on for 30 seconds. Fuck this round. Who cares?
You know he can't. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Wait, was it? No, it wasn't Hermanson Pfeiffer, was it?
No, I just looked back at that too. I typed in UFC Vegas 86. What was the card? Oh, it was a pay-per-view.
Oh, maybe it was. Yeah, because they like to show these guys off on pay-per-views. You might be right.
Yeah, would have been
maybe
the Volk
298.
Yeah.
Once I see it, I'll know.
All right, we're good. We got out of this. We got out of this round, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Danny Barlow.
Oh, word. He was undefeated.
Danny
Yeah.
fucking Barlow
Yeah.
is a guy that I prelims that would be a main card fighter one day.
Word. He was undefeated. I think the undefeated parlay last or on that card would have hit because it was like Ilya, him.
I think it did.
Yeah. I didn't take it. I took it on this card, but you know how it go.
All right, 1.5 more rounds, and then I don't care who wins.
I mean, half a round, and I don't.
Well, I'll still care. Whoever wins more money is who I'm going to care who wins. But
Which one is it? Probably Jairzinho,
I think
2.5.
no, actually, yeah, you're right. I think Jairzinho 2.5.
If you did
was
the
higher
same amount, I
stakes.
would assume that's yeah.
I think I did half as
do-
much for that because I didn't believe as much in it. So let's go, Shamil. Shamil Gaziev.
I hope he's tired though. Let's start it slow again.
I hope everyone's fucking tired. I hope they fucking hug each other and fucking whisper sweet nothings into their ears against the fence and all that shit. I hope it's a Kevin Holland fucking fight where they just talk.
I don't even want them. I don't even want them hugging, bro. I want them not even. I want an Ngannou, Derek Lewis just stare at each other.
Yeah, I like that. One of the greatest fights of all
strikes.
time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest that to everyone starting to get into MMA. I'm like, bro, sick fight. Watch Ngannou versus Lewis 1.
Yeah.
Sickest fight ever.
Just show them on paper and all their stats and everything, and people will be like, "Holy shit, this is definitely."
Like, look at the combined knockouts, bro.
Yeah. This one's ending early. I'm taking the under.
Take the under, put the house on it.
If I could tell myself anything in the future.
Yeah. If there was anything that I should have seen coming, it was Volk Topuria. Should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't.
I mean, like Tyson Pedro, I let my there's Sean Bitter again on the screen.
I think it was because Volk was playing into the old man thing. And I was like, nobody actually gets knocked out when they play into it like this. Like, there's not
True.
Promos of him in this old man cap. Lo and behold.
True. I feel you on that.
Crazy.
Peter always wants to remind you this, Gaff. He said, reminder, 6 weeks today until the death of Max Holloway. Commiserations to his family.
Sir, take it back. When Max Holloway walks her out with that belt wrapped around his waist in a fucking 50-45 landslide decision, we're going to see.
What about...
We're going to see who was right.
What if Max finishes him?
No, I don't see that.
All right, chill, guys.
When's the last?
15
Who's Max's last finish?
Brian Ortega. No, Korean Zombie.
He finished Ortega? I thought that was a decision.
Was it Calvin Kattar that was the finish? One of them was stopped in between rounds.
No, that was a decision too.
Wait, we just hit the over 1.5. We Gucci, baby.
Let's go.
We finished up. And if fucking
now I need one round more of this boring bullshit. Come on, boys.
If Umar had just won by finish, we would have been perfect.
Oh, Gaziev's going for it right now. His giblets are going crazy.
His giblets.
All I just sees his back jiggling real crazy as he's going for shit.
My cat's going crazy.
He's ready for a fucking UFC match himself.
Dude, she fucking jumped on the back of the chair earlier and was like up here. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that?
He's like, you want some of this?
Yeah.
Calm down.
Dude. The longer this goes, the more you got to favor Jairzinho, right?
No, the Russian. Jairzinho will have less stamina, throws punches, just get boring. Let me go take a look at this battle gap, since we have a possibility of hitting.
Yeah, you need another, what, 3 minutes?
I'm glad I took over for both of them. That would have been sad. If I had like Shamil and under.
It only really got hairy with the takedown in the first round, but other than that, it's been pretty tame.
So if it goes over 2.5 and Shamil wins, I win $60. If it goes it already went over 1.5, but if Jairzinho wins, I win $26. So let's go, Shamil.
Oh, so you put way more on Shamil then?
Yeah, I believed in him more.
Okay,
I believe. Let's go. 2.5 minutes, Shamil.
Peter saying Holloway for DMF, dead motherfucker. And Andrew
let's see, Keyzone is his wife. He is not losing. Okay. All right. I want you all to get this straight.
Andrew, you're with Gaff on this. You guys both need over 2.5. So
let's go.
Good luck to you both.
Let's fucking go, Andrew. Chat's on my back right now. I put the chat on my back. We gonna win. Let's go, chat.
Let go. Who did everyone end up picking for this fight? Let's end it.
There's still some spots on the wagon. Hop on now while you can.
Oh, Andrew's saying we got this, Gaff.
Let's go, baby. Shamil, a little hugging, a little staying up against the fence, a little resting, a little patience. You know, that's all we need. Yeah, there we go. Nice slow start. Keep your hands down. It's like a spar, like a nice little spar.
I think at this point,
finish your sparring partners, right?
My prediction is Jairzinho by like 4th or 5th round finish.
You shut your mouth.
I think Gaziev is going to gas. Why? You'll hit either way. Oh, but you want Shamil.
Yeah, but I win more money with Shamil.
Yeah,
way more. Yeah. Almost twice more.
Peter's saying Gaziev by points looking good, plus 1,700. You have that, Peter? Oh, yeah. Gaziev by points to cover all my listing.
That was plus 1,700?
I mean, that makes sense, bro. That's before this fight started, I would have been like, yeah, that ain't hitting. Looking at how this fight's going, that's looking great, but like the over-under's 1.5 and you're betting decision, you know, in a 5-rounder, that's risky. Not even halfway yet. Have you been scoring this? Like, Gaziev probably won round 1. Who won round 2?
Oh, my God. I got scared because Gaziev just hit him with a big right. I would love for as soon as it went over 2.5, Gaziev just finished him. That would be like absolute perfect.
It would be cool to have a new contender, but also I'm kind of rooting for
his mouthpiece. Why is his face so red?
Yeah, what is he doing with the mouthpiece?
Is he bleeding or is his nose bleeding? Oh God, no. Jairzinho about to. Oh no.
Jab him up.
Just jab him up to the win. Nice slow burn.
Hit him with that slow burn.
Slow burn. Like the blunt that I rolled. Yeah, I'm going to have to hit that before I get in the booth next time. I was going to get some drinks, and I was like, you know what? That's not great for my throat. Especially since I drank a shit ton last night. Let me take a night off.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, man. Modelo's, Bud Lights, some Rick Ross rum and some fucking vodka didn't stand a chance against us.
Don't hit me with the Bud
Didn't stand a
Lights.
damn chance. Oh yeah, the Bud Lights went the quickest. They were gone first thing, and then we went to the Modelo's. Perfect shotgun beers, you know.
Peter saying fits in with the boring fights from the day, so I threw 50 on it.
Yes, sir.
Apex card,
Peter, join the bandwagon,
fights.
baby.
Peter has Gaziev by points, so you guys are technically together on this.
We just hit over 2.5, my boys. Let's go. Now we just need Shamil to not get pieced out to a boring decision.
Andrew needs Jair, though. I keep calling him Jair because he keeps writing Jair. Jairzinho.
Can you fucking take him down, my guy? Why are you losing by taking all these shots from him?
Oh,
this feels like a Rozenstruik round.
He just threw a big fucking left.
So Rozenstruik round.
Yeah. I want to see Gaziev shoot.
He hasn't. I don't think he could keep him down. Maybe that's why. He doesn't want to waste the energy. He's like, oh shit, this might go 5. I'm gonna have to.
That's why I was saying 4th or 5th round finish, because I feel like his gas tank, especially right now, is looking sus. We know Jairzinho can go 5, you know?
Yeah. Come on, Shamil. My only hope is that he won the first 2 rounds, so all I need is one more round from him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that second round. I wasn't paying attention too close. As soon as we hit the over 1.5, I was chilling. But
yeah,
round 1 definitely Gaziev, and round 3 definitely Jairzinho. We'll see what.
Let's pay attention to the tweets, I guess.
I was just gonna say, we'll see what the tweets say.
Oh fuck, he's got his hands on the fence. Oh no. Oh no. Why can't I always win I never win the bigger bet. I always have to win the fucking smaller bet, bro. Can I be a bigger bet guy?
It's better than losing.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna basically double my money on the day, but if Gaziev wins, I can essentially quadruple, almost quintuple my money from the day.
Well, how about this? Andrew has Jairzinho, like he needs Jairzinho to win his bet, but he says Gaziev has 2 rounds. So that's an unbiased.
Go. All right, we need one more.
Oh, that jab replay though.
You get one takedown. We can make
punch
this
him
shit
right
happen,
in the tit
bro.
in that one too.
One takedown. Punch him right in the titty.
Yeah, dude.
I got punched in the tit once. It's very embarrassing. It honestly is because they just hit jiggle and then they just look at you. They're like, well, it didn't land, but it did land.
I'd like to think I'm unbiased. I'm saying you're unbiased because you're rooting for the opposite, but you're still saying that he's winning. So take your word for it.
Gaziev, there's this thing called wrestling. You've done it your whole life. Let's go ahead and do that now, please.
Yeah, right. Like, that's what I noticed about his.
This guy's kicking you. When he throws the kick, grab the fucking leg.
In his UFC debut, he didn't fucking wrestle at all either, and I was like, that's kind of why I thought this fight might go long, because I was a little worried he would wrestle him and just finish him right away.
Thank you for going for takedowns. Did you see that stat? Was that strikes absorbed or strikes landed? Because they were saying a Gaziev landed a lot.
I didn't. As soon as you said, "Did you see that stat?" It disappeared.
Yeah,
Thomas Platt asking,
like a lot
who's
more.
Winning? We think it's 2-1 Gaziev, Thomas, but it could be 2-1 either way. But the momentum seems to be going in Rozenstruik's favor.
Right now, it's teetering back the other way.
I was gonna say this
Well,
round, I should say, is looking Gaziev, but that last round,
Gaziev, I
Gaziev
like
was
it.
not looking good.
Ooh, he
Now I wish
tried
we
with a
had
nice big step in that right elbow.
the over 2.5.
I did.
I hate that stat box. It doesn't say whether it is thrown or landed.
It's
So
a,
it just said strikes, thrown, or strikes, significant strikes or something maybe. Yeah, Gaziev's body language doesn't look great. Even if he is winning, this round is turning on him, you know? Are you frozen now, Gaff? Is he actually frozen now? He might be. Or he's just playing. I don't know. He's probably frozen. Oh, Biggie Boy rocked him. Oh. Let's switch this view quick before Gaff gets back. And then I'll move it back. We lost Gaff. We'll see if he comes back. Peter saying Gaziev employing the Homer Simpson method. I kind of hope Gaziev won round 2 because that makes this all the more interesting if it's 2-2 going into the 5th, assuming it goes another minute and a half, but did not see it going this long. Kind of crazy. I mean, I guess if a heavyweight fight doesn't end in the first 2 rounds, it almost always goes 5. It's like, but Gaziev is gassed. We'll see what happens. Nice low kick from Rozenstruik. Gaziev looks like shit, yo. He's bleeding all down his face. He's got the fucking bloody ass mouthpiece that he keeps like taking off his top teeth and like letting it just like hang in his mouth. Super fucking weird. All right, I think we got Gaff back. Let me switch the view back. Get that out of there. Put him at that.
Pose.
I gotta just switch the look 1 sec. All right, you good, Gaff?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right,
Internet.
cool.
Internet. Timmy Turner style.
Good old internet.
I'm not feeling confident in my Gaziev pick
Well, I was
anymore.
gonna say it's definitely 2-2. Assuming Gaziev won round 2, it's definitely 2-2 after this.
I knew I was going to win the smaller bet. They never let me win the bigger bet. Some fucking cosmic bullshit always happens. Where this guy gets his best win.
Rozenstruik just landed a big flurry at the end of the round. Ran out of time, but was looking like he might have been able to finish it. Peter saying embarrassing. Gaziev looking like an amateur. Andrew saying 2-2. Getting ready for round number 5.
I should have flipped it. I should have put more money on fucking Rozenstruik. Who is this guy, Gaziev? I don't even know who he is. Some bullshit.
I thought this card would be over at like 6, and now we're coming on 7, and I'm kind of tight about it.
Nice little 2-hour stream, you know.
Can't see Gassy Man winning. It's a 3-hour, bro. Gassy Man?
Uh-oh.
Is he quitting in the corner?
Well, why is... I don't know what's happening in this fight.
Hold on. I think he's going to quit in the corner. Timeout from Goddard. I think Gaziev's going to quit here. He's not telling Goddard what he's telling his
Fight
corner.
over.
Is it?
There's no way that he. Yep. That's it.
Did anyone wave it? Oh, there it is.
Yep, there it is.
All right.
Goddard. This little crisscrossy.
Wow. So Jairzinho has a dog
I'm in a
cash, but
smaller bet. 20.
we got better odds on the +1.5, so who cares? Damn. Oh, good on Andrew. He had Jairzinho over 2.5.
Nice. Good job, Andrew.
Oh, man.
Well, time to light this victory blunt.
Yeah. One more victory bong hit, and then I got to race the fuck out of here because I was supposed to be at dinner at like 7:30. And
Your girlfriend's like, what the fuck?
I still got to get ready, and it's more than like a 40-minute drive. So,
oof.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me on the stream, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for joining, especially from the studio.
Yeah, you already know.
Ill shit.
I'm about to make some fire tracks after this, too.
I was going to say, you got to make, I mean, not that we don't love green, but you got to make a main card minute song or some shit.
This blunt was actually rolled with a green game. So, yeah.
Ooh. 4th round TKO officially. Goddard strikes again.
Yo, it's funny because I was about to take that over 4.5 because I was like, well, if I think they're going over 2.5, it'll probably go. I was like, you know what? No, let's not get greedy. And turns out that was the right decision.
Good shit. All right. Victory bong hit. We finished up, guys. We did good. We'll recap after this bong hit. Are you good to stick around for a few more minutes, Gaff, or you got to get out of here?
I do got to get out of here. So I'm going to let you cap it by yourself.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime you want to have me on, I'm willing to do it from anywhere, as you can see.
We got you, bro. And if anyone wants to listen to Gaff's music, you could see his Twitter and Instagram, and that's his musician name too. Search that shit on Spotify. Music's fire. He's about to make some more of it. Appreciate you having on. Appreciate having you on.
Brother.
All right. Peace, bro.
Catch you later.
Peace. All right. Let me pull up this shit quick. Switch the view on you. You know what? I'm going to go back to the other view because I didn't update the sheet in that view. And I don't feel like fucking doing it. So, if you guys are just joining us, from earlier in the week, the whole card got switched up on us. We initially had Eric Anders versus Jamie Pickett on the main card. So I added it to a parlay. We parlayed it with Steve Erceg, money line, +102. That hit. It was a great start to the night. Then Umar Nurmagomedov fucked us. We wanted him to get it by finish. He had full mount multiple times. He had the back multiple times. He was threatening all this shit. Could not fucking get the finish. I mean, Almakhan was tough as hell, man. I got to give him credit. But still, huge bummer there because if he got that, Mokaev won. It was 29-28 against Alex Perez, I believe. Would have hit that +131. Whatever. Lost out on Tyson Pedro. I mean, I told you guys that was a homer pick. I didn't think it was going to hit. We had to do what we had to do there. And then obviously in the last fight of the night, we had the over 1.5. That shit just went 4 rounds. I mean, who saw that coming? Not me. But sick fight either way. Let's see what everyone's saying. Andrew's saying your man quit. Peter's saying he just loves getting involved too much. Talking about Goddard. Not my man. I'm glad he lost after that performance. Gagey and JDM, my man. JDM next weekend. You bet on him. That's what I meant by your man. Peace. Good night for me. Again, fair. We getting a stream for Ngannou next week. The Ngannou card is what? Saturday day? I don't know. If it starts around this time that this card started, possibly. But I'm working again till like 2 p.m. and I work like with traffic driving. Takes a while to get home. So if it starts 4 p.m. Eastern or later, there's a possibility. But I will be on for $2.99 because it's pay-per-view. We got to be on. But great night of fights, guys. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of their night. And join us next week. We'll be back. All right, yo. Peace, everyone.
We got pounds of ground. Yeah, we got pounds of ground. You know the stuff we saying. We got pounds of ground. Yeah, we got pounds of ground. So you know the people love us. We got pounds of ground.